Hello. Goddamn, my bad. You know, sometimes greatness takes time, y'all. I got my lighter. I got my lighter right here. Greatness takes time, y'all. So we about 30 minutes behind time, but it's all right. I do got my interview coming up with Lavell Hawkins and Tim Brown directly after this. Hopefully, Tim hit me back today. So hopefully they make it. Oh man, this is a special live, man. It's so special. I ain't even got Mickey's. It's so special. I had to up it to Coronas, y'all. Come up in here and share the live, y'all. Come up in here. I got my little salt with it. It's gonna go up, man. New diss song on the way. We ain't playing it till we get everybody up in this motherfucker. We not playing it till we get everybody up in this motherfucker. I heard it's one of them. I heard it's one of them. Let's get everybody up in here, y'all. Share the live. Share the live. Let me tap everybody up in here too. Let's go. Share the live. New diss song. Charlie Chain been asking for it from a certain somebody. So we want to see what's his wish granted. Share the live. Let's get everybody up in here. Yeah. Going up right now. Don't even worry about it. Let me tag people in here. What's up with it? Share the live, y'all. We definitely need Charlie Chain up in here. Let's go. I wish I had a moderator that could tag everybody. Let's get Miss X up in here. Get Vic up in here. Let's go. Share the live. Let's get everybody up in here, y'all. Brand new diss track. Definitely got to get the big three in here. Get the homie Alki in here. What's up, y'all? Share the live, man. We got a brand new diss track. Somebody been begging. Somebody been begging for it. And I'm hearing it like it was one of them ones, y'all. Brand new diss track on the way. Charlie Chain been begging for it. It's so good, I upgraded to Corona this time. Ooh, good lime in there. Some good salt up in there. Yeah, we finna go up, y'all. Share the live. Brand new diss track. I'm hearing it's one of them. I'm hearing it's one of them. I definitely got to do a sound check, y'all. Let me know. Let me know if the sounds is right. Let me play a song real quick. Just want to do a quick sound check. Make sure we can hear the music. I'll play that K-Love diss. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear the music good. Hold on. Let me make sure we connected.
Damn hoe, here we go again. It's LL2 gang, the Down syndrome, Lil' Kim. Hot damn hoe, here we go again. It's LL2 gang, the Down syndrome, Lil' Kim. Hot damn hoe, here we go. Get your weight up, not your height up. How your nigga faker than the nigga that he made up. Ninja in transition, only kicking in the gay club. Draco shoots you through the heart like you be calling K-Love. K-Love.
Just want to do a sound check. Make sure the music is coming in good. Make sure we can hear it good. Let me know if y'all can hear it good.
I ain't talking makeup, but somebody beat your face up. I ain't talking hookers, but you need to get your shit face of mama can't love. Little bitch, your DNA plug. Charlie says who lying kid. Now I know that that's true. Cause who you see with Sazu, Rafiki the baboon. Dark and circles around your eyes, bitch, you is a raccoon. Talking about you taboo, little boy, nobody asks you. Where you meet that tattoo? In the men's bathroom. My face when I splinted. And my nigga, he a rat too. Now rolling face.
Y'all let me know. Y'all hear it? Y'all hear it pretty good? Share the live, y'all. We got a new diss song. We need about 20 people up in here, y'all, for this. We need about 20 people up in here for this.
Get salt up in there. Yeah, we finna go up, y'all.
Share the live. Tag some people in here. Share the live. Let's go up, y'all. Let's get these numbers up. Okay, cool. Music sound. They can hear this music. All right. Cool. Share the live, y'all. Let's go up, man. Let's go up. We got to get these numbers up to double digits before we go live, y'all. Before we play the song, we got to get them up. So share the live. I'm only reading 7 on my end. I don't know how much y'all reading on y'all end, but I know it's probably more because people that ain't my friends, it won't show up. So I'm sure a lot of people that ain't my friends are watching. Of course, they're watching. The Ops is definitely watching, y'all. Hey, it's gonna be a big 3 summer, y'all. Just to let y'all know, it's gonna definitely be a big 3 summer. I suggest people stand clear. Do we understand that? I suggest the people stand clear. It's gonna definitely be a big 3 summer, y'all. Share the fucking live. Let me tag some people in here, y'all. Hold on. We got to get it in double digits. Hell, maybe triple digits. You ain't missed nothing yet. Share the live. We're trying to get everybody in here before we play this. Trying to get everybody in here before we play this. Let's go. Share that shit. We want everybody in this motherfucker. Share the live, y'all. We got a new diss song. Big 3, so y'all clicked up. Hey, call it what you want to call it. Call it clicking up. Call it coming together. Call it what you want to call it. Just call it trouble, though. Make sure you call it trouble. Because some motherfuckers in trouble. Trouble. New diss song on the way, y'all. Share the live. We got to get a few more people up in here, and we gonna run it for the first time. We're gonna run that shit. We're gonna run that shit, and we're gonna run that shit. Make sure everybody is up in here. We need Chain up in here. Definitely need Chain up in here. Let's go, man. Hope y'all having a great Monday. Okay, them numbers is going up. Keep them going up. Numbers is going up. They're moving up. Let's go. Share the live. Somebody got something to say. He been begging for this. We finna find out if he wrote a check that his ass can't cash. I heard what you said. I said you ain't missed nothing. We ain't done nothing yet. I heard Charlie Chain wrote a check his ass couldn't cash. So we finna check that out. Who the big 3? Figure it out, Earl. Figure it out. It's early. It's early, Earl. Well, no, it's 4:15. It's almost your bedtime. At least that's what Sarita would say. We got Big Cool getting a motherfucking building, y'all. Big Cool getting a motherfucking building. Share the live, y'all. Finna go up. Let us at least get to 15, and I'm gonna play it for the. I'm gonna play it once we get to 15. What's good, King Jones? Man, new diss song. I heard Charlie Chain. Heard Charlie Chain might have put his foot in his mouth. 14. No, Charlie Chain ain't on us. Somebody is on Charlie Chain. Let's go. Let's get at least one more person in here. I see 14. Let's get it up. Share the live, y'all. It's gonna go all the way down. We got exclusive, live and direct on the Black and Mickey's podcast. Big Coog in the motherfucking building. Demigod Fame in the building. Demigod Fame. Not Famey. Famey in the building. Famey is in the building, y'all. Share the motherfucking live. Let's go. Get the numbers up. We almost there. I told you I ain't gonna start until we get at least 15. Now we went from 14 to 13. What's up with my nigga? Yeah, I had to upgrade from Mickey's. I had to get some Corona today. Because today is supposed to be a special day. Today is supposed to be a special day. Big Coog popped out. So I got Coronas just for Big Coog. I got some limes. I got my little salt. I got it all today. Yeah, let's go. Let's go, man. Y'all playing, man. Let's get it. Once we get this motherfucker going. Yeah, prayers out to Fame, too, bro. We praying for you still, man. During this difficult time, man. My apologies, I couldn't make the celebration. But I was definitely there in spirit, bro. Still praying for you and the fam, too. Looked like it was a great turnout. I seen a lot of the pictures. Got someone to handle him for you, huh? Someone handle him for you. I'm waiting to 15, man. I'm waiting to 15. Share the live, y'all. It's 4:15. What, people still at work? Let me share it again. That's Famey. Famey. Oh, hold on. Let me put this shit on Do Not Disturb, too. Cause I don't want nobody disturbing this. Okay, we at 15, y'all. Alright, let's go. Keep it going. I'm going to let me put my Do Not Disturb on, and then we're going to get to it. We got to put this Do Not Disturb on. We're going to get to it. Keep sharing the live, though. Sarita Derricks. You might have to tag his burner page, the Jake Blitz page. He's watching though. I'm sure he's watching. All right, y'all. It's up. We in here. Yeah, I'm getting to it right now. I just had to put my Do Not Disturb on. Here we go, y'all. Let's get to it. New Charlie Chain. This song is called Neck. Let's run it for the first time. Let's see what we doing. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Let me turn it down a little bit. Hold on. Let me turn it down a little bit. Let's run it back. I caught some shit up in there. Some niggas better start ducking. I caught some shit. Let's run that shit back, man. Oh, shit. They done woke Miss X up. Shit. It's called Nick. Let's go. Run that shit back one more time. Y'all, share the live, y'all. You heard it first here on the Black and Mickey's podcast, y'all. Let's go up. Here we go.
sick, think you fucking with a bad guy. It hurt to kill a nigga that you love, but when it come to you, it's just more like killing bugs. And when I'm through with you, I'm getting Sue and his pugs. I'ma chill on Yola, cause I think he just in love. He just need a hug. It's giving while in utero, mom's doing drugs. And Chuck is not a thug. He want this TLC, but he know that he a scrub. That real ain't even real, that's just 14-karat mud. You think you finna cook me? Mr. Charles Chain, Mr. Why you overlook me? I run this fucking empire, you ain't Lucius, I ain't cookie. Old man hair still moving like a rookie. I drag these niggas down, no Kim, better beware. Grab them like the twins, had the missus fire, we here. I'm cueing all you niggas and the favor ain't gon' be there. Big three, back in crib in the bed. And you niggas ain't invited, Charles thought the shit was easy and the nigga got excited. I'll be giving my potato back, this nigga must be silenced. You say it's entertainment, but I'm always cheap. You say you want some land from a friend. Well, nigga, I'ma need a check. I don't break up happy home, but I wreck. I love your wife, cause she treat me with respect. I'm popping you the best. You a pest. Charlie Chain ain't got nothing right in that. You just talking out your neck. I'll take the bet. Big cougar, but I'm making you my pet. Oh, you say you want some neck from a friend? Well, nigga, I'ma need a check. I don't break up happy homes, but I wreck. I love your wife, cause she treat me with respect. Keep on popping you the best. You a pest. Charlie Chain ain't got nothing right in that. You just talking out your neck. I'll take the bet. Big cougar, but I'm making you my pet.
He go crazy too. Oh look, he tagging the shots. Oh shit. Oh shit. We gotta run that back again, y'all. Share the live, y'all. I caught some of the shit, man. Not Zoo and his pug though. Ooh shit. Hey, it's gonna be a big 3 summer, y'all. We just getting started too. We just getting started, y'all. Oh shit. Let's run that back. Y'all let me know. Put in the comments what y'all caught. Tell me the shots y'all caught. Because hopefully the motherfuckers caught them too. Let's go. Let's run that back. We got Big Cool. New Charlie Chain diss song called Neck. Where Charlie Chain at? I don't know. Q.
Oh, Charlie Chain. Oh, Charlie Chain. Say a little you know, fucking with the best. We hear it anytime straight. Oh, Charlie Chain. Big cool with some motherfuckers. I'm a woman. Oh, you say you want some man from a friend? Well, nigga, I'ma need a check. I don't break up happy homes, but I wreck. I love your wife, cause she treat me with respect. I'm popping you the best. You a pest. Charlie Chain ain't got nothing right in that. You just talking out your neck. I'll take the bet. Big cougar, but I'm making you my pet. Oh, you say you want some neck from a friend? Well, nigga, I'ma need a check. I don't break up happy homes, but I wreck. I love your wife, cause she treat me with respect. Keep on popping you the best. You a pest. Charlie Chain ain't got nothing right in that. You just talking out your neck. I'll take the bet. Big cougar, but I'm making you my pet. Boy, I know you want success. Think you finna get it trying to battle Miss X. I gave your back the battery. Now it's in your chest. You kinda like my son, and now you show me disrespect. My dog really sick. Think you fucking with a bad guy. It hurt to kill a nigga that you love, but when it come to you, it's just more like killing bugs. And when I'm through with you, I'm getting Sue and his pugs. I'ma chill on Yola, cause I think he just in love. He just need a hug. It's giving while in utero, mom's doing drugs. And Chuck is not a thug. He want this TLC, but he know that he a scrub. That real ain't even real, that's just 14-karat mud. You think you finna cook me? Mr. Charles Chain, Mr. Why you overlook me? I run this fucking empire, you ain't Lucius, I ain't cookie. Old man hair still moving like a rookie. I drag these niggas down, no Kim, better beware. Grab them like the twins, had the missus fire, we
slapping, y'all. What y'all think, man? Did Miss X pop out and pop her shit or what? Did Miss X pop out and pop her shit or what? He been begging for it. She just said that she was gonna respond. She's like, fuck it, I'm just gonna shoot first. Like, this nigga keep begging for it, I'm gonna shoot first. I seen Charlie Chain. Actually, last night he said he had some shit. He was writing some shit. I don't know if he done yet, so it definitely should be a good back and forth. We're gonna play it one more time, and then we're gonna break down these bars up in here. I'm sure the ops is gonna get a hold of this. I'm sure it's gonna slide across their files. These files gonna slide across their desk, and it's finna be up. But tell them to bring it. Tell them to bring it, because the big three is ready, goddammit. We're gonna run this back one more time. I'm gonna go get me gotta get me another beer to this. Today's Black and Mickey's podcast is sponsored by Corona Extra. Since 1925, y'all. We're gonna run this shit back. Like I said, I want the bars up in there, y'all. I want the shots up in the chat. Shots up in the chat. Let's go. Run that shit back, Mac. Let's go. Get me another beer. Somebody, but shouting out their wife is crazy work, Sarita. Disrespecting somebody, but shouting out their wife is crazy work, y'all. Share the motherfucking live, y'all. I'm finna do this bar breakdown in just a minute. I'm trying to catch everything. Let me see. Vic in the comments, first night I met you. Statement I make no description. Rap like a younger female. Mistaken. Alright. Let me share the live real quick. Y'all, do me a favor and share the live. Where Charlie Chain at? Charlie Chain. He gonna hide now? That nigga gonna hide now, huh? Alright, let's run that shit back. And then we're gonna do a bar breakdown. I'm gonna stop in on the bars that I catch. Let's go. One more time, y'all. I wanna know the lines y'all caught. I wanna know the bars y'all caught. I seen Fame said the intro was fire. And it's always good to have a dope intro, y'all. It's always good to have a dope intro. Charlie Chain gonna need a feature from Kendrick on his rebuttal. Charlie Chain said he finna cook, y'all. The Diss Wars is, hey, they turning up, y'all. We've been having some good songs. And this, too, makes, again, another good song with bars. Disrespect is there, too, so. Shit, man. This second half of the Diss Wars is getting even better than the first half. Let's go. Let's run that shit back, y'all. Tell me what y'all think. Tell me what y'all think. I need fires in the chat. I need to know what y'all think. Y'all the audience. It's all up to y'all. Let's go.
Grab him like the twins had the missus by her weave.
This is getting interesting. Fame say I need X to growl in my ear softly. Famey, B-Lover ain't gonna like that, Famey. B-Lover ain't gonna like that, Famey. I'll run this motherfucking empire. You ain't Lucius, I ain't Cookie. That was one of the ones too I like too. I like the old man here, but you moving like a rookie. She was spitting some shit up in there, y'all. Y'all, let me go, because I was trying to catch the bars that I like. I started late, grab my pen and my notepad. Oh. I'm going to run it back one more time before I do the bar breakdown. And also, too, I'm going to bring Sarita up. I'm going to start the live over. And go on my, yeah, Fame. She ain't going to like that, Famey. B-Lover ain't going to like that. You see how she got mad at Alki. You see how she got mad at Alki. You may be next on the skiddy or whatever they call that bullshit. Let's run that back one more time. I'm definitely going to jot down. She definitely was cooking. Don't be mad at the big three Fame. Talking about that's kind of ass that y'all teaming up. Nah, motherfuckers calling us out. We got to show it. We come from the same era, so we fuck with each other. Be cool, but I'm making you my pet. I think that's what I heard. Definitely heard that. Let's go. Hold on, real quick. Did anybody slide this foul across that nigga's desk yet? Did anybody slide that foul across this nigga's desk yet? This word. Somebody need to let him know. Somebody need to slide this foul across his desk. God damn it. Him and his pug. That's cute. Let's go. so I just caught that, what she said in that. And that's why they, first it gave, she said, I'm killing all you niggas. But she said, I'm queuing all you niggas. Yeah, thank you, Fame. Fame, she was thinking like me, too. First, we thought she said, I'm killing all these niggas, but the favor ain't gonna be fair. That's why Fame at first thought it was a shot at King Jones. But she said, I'm queuing. King Jones' name is Q. I'm queuing all these niggas, barbecuing. I'm queuing all these niggas, but the favor ain't gonna be fair. King Jones, name of his album. That was nice. I like that. I like that. I like a dog really sick, think he fucking with a vet. She's a vet. That nigga calling him a dog. A dog really sick. When the dog gets sick, you go to the vet. Dog really. I liked it. That. I liked it. The TLC scrub bar. I liked the TLC scrub bar too. She got some shit. Let's get to a bar breakdown. Hold on, we got some new people in here, so let's run it back one more time. She came and she ate. I was gonna say she ate down, but Fame has told me I can't say ate down. That's a female. That's female lingos. So, well, it's a female doing it. So, Fame, can I say she ate down because it's a female? I'm just saying. I need to know the rules to this lingo and shit. Fame. I don't want to break the bro code. I want to know. Can I say she ate down because it's a female? Last time I said he ate down, I got scrutinized for it. I got scrutinized for it. Let's go, y'all. I'm going to run it back for the new people, and then I'm definitely going to do a bar breakdown. You can say she ate down. Thank you, Coley. I thought I just had to get Fame permission. I just had to get Fame permission because he scrutinized me last time I said it, and it was a dude. He told you correctly. Nah, you still can't say it. Damn. Erica said I still can't say it. Shit. Alright, well, I won't say it. She got busy. She was cooking. Can I say she was cooking? She was cooking. Let's run that shit back, y'all. She was cooking. She was cooking. Yeah.
Oh, Charlie Chan. Oh, Charlie Chan. Say what? Nigga, yeah, fucking with the best. We here to get it extra. Oh, Charlie Chan. Big cool in this motherfucker. I'm on it. Oh, you say you want some man from a friend? Well, nigga, I'ma need a check. I don't break up happy home, but I rap. I love your wife, cause she treat me with respect. I'm popping you the best. You a pet. Charlie Chan ain't got nothing around your neck. You just talking out your neck. I'll take the bet. Big cougar, but I'm making you my pet. Oh, you say you want some man from a friend? Well, nigga, I'ma need a check. I don't break up happy homes, but I rap. I love your wife, cause she treat me with respect. I'm popping you the best. You a pet. Charlie Chan ain't got
I've been trying to understand the bar in there. I can't exactly catch exactly what was said, but the giving moms was doing drugs bar. She say something. She say something up in there. Miss X, you want to tell me what you said on that part? I'm gonna run it back. I'm gonna do a bar breakdown. So I want to catch that bar in there. But basically, I know you saying it seemed like he a drug baby. It's given that he was a drug baby. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Hey, but he asked for it, but it was something in there like that. We'll do this bar breakdown. You get your potato repo, you in trouble. Hey, yeah, I like the potato. She flipped how Alki used the potato as a silencer. She flipped I want my potato back. This nigga need to be silenced. I like how she flipped that. I like the it's given while you and the utero mom was doing drugs. Okay. All right. Yeah. I thought that was said. Okay. Basically calling him a crack baby. Basically just calling him a crack baby. God damn. What was I finna say on? Let me do a bar breakdown. Let me do a bar breakdown real quick. I like the intro, the old Charlie chain. I like that. But let's get to it. Let's get to the bar breakdown real quick. Girl, don't let me find out Macaulay Davis and Paul. Right, Miss X, rap Big 3. Miss X did her thing on it. No, that's one thing you won't never find out with the Big 3. We are too confident in ourselves to allow anybody to write our raps. We don't even want help. That's exactly what she meant. Definitely. No, ain't nobody in the Big 3 need nobody to write their raps for them. We all dope in our own way. And neither one of us probably gonna take help. Neither one of us probably will take help. Let's get to this bar breakdown. Earl Daniel, Earl trying to start. Earl, it's your bedtime, Earl. It's 5 o'clock. It's approaching 5 o'clock. Put your meds, take your meds, take your nighttime meds and go on to bed. Oh, I'm low. Got the volume all the way up. Grab me an ice cream off the truck, man. We got good shit. We here in the ice cream truck. All right, bar breakdown. Some neck from a frack, you know, in the Voodoo Baby song, he said, shout out to Miss X, I want my dick sucked by a freckle face. So that she came in directly at that. Oh, you say you want some neck from a frack. Where they shoot back? I like that. But I love your wife, cause she treat me with respect. I'm popping you the best. You a pest. Charlie Chain ain't got nothing right in there. You just talking. Shit, keep on talking about you the best. You a pest. Charlie Chain ain't got nothing around you. He ain't got nothing around his neck. So his name is Charlie Chain, and we don't never see this nigga with a chain on. Oh, that old Charlie Chain. In other words, bring that ass here, boy. Yeah, it's also it's also part of the diss song that HB Liddy did it. Oh, Charlie Chain, Charlie Chain. So she incorporated that in there. And she also did a rebuttal to his Kill a Nigga That You Love. Let's go.
I'll take the bad, big cougar, but I'm making you my pet. Say you want some neck from a friend. Well, nigga, I'ma need a check. I don't break up happy homes, but I rap. I love your wife, cause she treat me with respect. Keep on popping, you the best. You a pest. Charlie Chain ain't got nothing around your neck. You just talking out your neck. I'll take the bad, big cougar, but I'm making you my pet. Boy, I know you want success. Think you finna get it, tryna battle Miss X. I gave your back the battery. Now it's in your chest.
She said, hold on. Oh, I got my interviewer here. I got an interview coming up. Got an interviewer here. Hold on, but we're gonna finish this though. Give me one moment. I'm gonna bring him in. We're gonna listen to this shit with us, y'all. My nigga Tim Brown in the motherfucking building. Give me 1 second. Let me play the song while I get to the door.
Oh, Charlie Chain. Oh, Charlie Chain. Say it with your chest. Nigga, fucking with the best. We hear it in it, taste dirty like that. Oh, Charlie Chain. Big cougars, motherfuckers, I'm on it. Oh, you say you want some neck from a friend? Well, nigga, I'ma need a check. I don't break up happy homes, but I rap. I love your wife, cause she treat me with respect. I'm popping you the best. You a pest. Charlie Chain ain't got nothing around your neck. You just talking out your neck. I'll take the bed. Big cougar, but I'm making you my pet. Oh, you say you want some neck from a friend? Well, nigga, I'ma need a check. I don't break up happy homes, but I rap. I love your wife, cause she treat me with respect. Keep on popping, you the best. You a pest. Charlie Chain ain't got nothing around your neck. You just talking out your neck. I'll take the bed. Big cougar, but I'm making you my pet. Boy, I know you want success. Think you finna get it, tryna battle Miss X. I gave your back the battery. Now it's in your chest. You kinda like my son, and now you show me disrespect. My dog really sick. Think you fucking with a vet. It hurt to kill a nigga that you love. But when it come to you, it's just more like killing bugs. And when I'm through with you, I'm getting Zoo and his pugs. I'ma chill on your cause I think you just in love. You just need a hug. It's giving while in utero, mom's doing drugs. And trust is not a thug. You want this TLC, but he know that he a scrub. That real ain't even real, that's just 14 karat mud. You think you finna cook me? Mr. Charles Chain, Mr. Why y'all overlook me? I run this fucking empire, you ain't Lucius, I ain't cookie. Old man hair still moving like a wreck. I drag these niggas down, no Kim, better beware. Grab them like the twins, had the missus fire, we here. I'm cueing all you niggas, and the favor ain't gon' be there. Big 3, Nappy Craig, finna be here. And you niggas ain't invited, trust off the ship was easy, and the nigga got excited. I'll be giving my potato back, this nigga must be silenced. You say it's entertainment, but I'm always cheap. You say you want some land from a friend? Well, nigga, I'ma need a check. I don't break up happy homes, but I rap. I love your wife, cause she treat me with respect. I'm popping you the best. You a pest. Charlie Chain ain't got nothing around your neck. You just talking out your neck. I'll take the bed. Big cougar, but I'm making you my pet. Oh, you say you want some neck from a friend? Well, nigga, I'ma need a check. I don't break up happy homes, but I rap. I love your wife, cause she treat me with respect. Keep on popping, you the best. You a pest. Charlie Chain ain't got nothing around your neck. You just talking out your neck. I'll take the bed. Big cougar, but I'm making you my pet.
All right, man. Y'all done walked into this wars. I don't know if y'all been following it, but it's been going down in a real way, man.
Is it you dissing people?
No, that was Miss X right there dissing Charlie Chain. Y'all know Charlie Chain, right?
My God,
Oh, my dog.
Yeah, y'all
From
know
New
Charlie
Orleans.
Chain. Yeah, from New Orleans. And hit
When
him.
y'all be dissing people, y'all be like really mad? Or y'all just, it's just
My diss was personal. Theirs not personal. It's for content and entertainment purposes only. You know, I'm just building a little different. It's personal. But theirs is lightweight personal. But Chain like to keep it. Chain like to keep it fun. Y'all know what type of guy Chain is.
Right.
Y'all. All right, y'all. We got
This dude, you really gonna drink beer with us on here like that?
huh? Say what?
Bruh.
What you talking about my beer?
Yes, man.
Well, what about my beer, black man?
What about my beer, black man?
Go ahead, man. Hey, man, we're gonna
Hey,
back in
y'all
there.
didn't see me on my drunk nights.
Yes.
Y'all didn't see me on my drunk nights.
Yes.
Shout out to both of y'all for helping me out on a couple of my drunk nights. Hey, but yeah, I do have a 5 o'clock interview with some more legends, y'all. We got some more legends in the building, y'all. Y'all know who they is. They really don't need no introduction. But I'm definitely gonna get back to this because I want to bring Sarita up. I want to bring Sarita up and talk about her diss song. Hopefully Charlie Chain will be up by then also. So we're gonna get back to that. Damn, that was definitely a dope diss song. Chain, she on your ass, my brother. She on your ass. But yes, without further ado, I would like to introduce my. Well, I'm gonna let them introduce themselves, y'all. So that's what I'm gonna start off with the first question, y'all. Y'all share the live real quick, y'all. Hold on, let me share the live real quick, man. Let me share the live. These niggas they pull up right at 5 o'clock. These niggas is on time. I was like, shit, okay, shit, them niggas be on time. That's what's up, man. Let me just go ahead and share this live. Real quick. Put me on the time limit. That nigga say, hey, nigga, you got 30 minutes. We got 30 minutes, nigga. I ain't going
Not
over time.
gonna interrupt the family time, man. But you know what? We here because we love you. You know what I'm saying? We always
Say,
appreciate
all the time I done donated
No,
and
I know
volunteered
that's-
for y'all for the
yeah,
last
man,
2 years,
we here,
goddamn
Mac,
it.
Mac,
here.
we here, baby.
I'm here.
Come on,
Yeah,
man.
y'all here with it.
Listen, when the Mac call, we come.
Man,
Know that.
thank y'all. Thank y'all. I appreciate
Respect,
y'all,
bro.
man.
Respect.
You know it's the same love. So let's go ahead and get started with this interview. Can y'all tell us a little about yourself and like, you know, where y'all from and y'all upbringing? Introduce yourself first.
Yeah, I go first, man. Tim Brown, straight out of Stockton, California. Grew up in Moorfield, you know. From a
repping the
family
field.
of 6.
You
You know, I'm
repping the
from
field,
Moorfield,
huh?
man. You know what I
Southwest.
mean? So that's that Southwest. Let me stop where these things out here acting.
Yeah.
But, right. But, yeah, man. Grew up in a family of 6, man. You know, man, love the city like crazy. You know what I'm saying? You know, we'll do any and everything, man, to make sure that this city is getting what they need and what they deserve. And man, I'm here, man. I'm 209 all day.
Y'all don't mind if I smoke, do y'all?
All good.
All good.
Brother, he gonna face it up black. Come on, man.
I'm gonna put it towards the window. I got the
It's
window
all
open.
good.
Fair
It's all
enough,
good.
man.
I'll be around this shit, nigga. Y'all lived the college life, nigga. Y'all been around some smoke before.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Have y'all ever smoked?
No.
Nothing?
No.
Oh, y'all on camera they want to get a politically correct answer.
No. If I smoke,
Come on,
Hey,
we
I'm
niggas.
not saying there's nothing wrong
We
with
niggas, we gonna
smoking
keep it
as
real.
an adult, right? Kids don't do the shit, but as an adult, you're gonna do whatever you're gonna do to make it work for you. But that ain't what I do. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, it's on you, black man.
Oh yeah, and I'm Lavell Hawkins. I'm from the Vista. A lot of people already know that,
Hey.
but you know, coaching at Edison High School. Been there for about how long? Been there? About 8 years. You know, working at Edison High School. We got the factory going on. We got a lot going on, man. We just in the city, sure.
Nice. All right, y'all. It's gonna be a lot about y'all playing careers and shit. We're gonna get to that. So at what age did y'all start playing football, and did y'all have immediate success when y'all started, or did y'all have to grind y'all way up?
I think for me, well, we started young, right? I think we didn't start organized. I didn't start organized sports till I was about 10, but I started t-ball first.
You lying? You played. You was on when we played for the Vikings. You was on.
I was 10.
You was 10?
Novice. You know,
Oh,
you couldn't
'cause
play till you was about
12.
9 or 10.
I was 12. I was
Yeah.
12, so you might have been about 10.
But I started with T-ball first though, so I was really a dude in baseball. You know what I'm saying? But then when we got to the football world, it was different, right? Because you know we had Tyrone Gross and Brandon Harper and all them cats, right?
Yeah, you
Willie
played with them.
Well, the Southside Vikings was loaded back then.
Yeah, South Stockton Vikings, man. Y'all know I'm repping it, man. My kids playing for them right now.
Yeah.
I don't fool with nobody else but them South Stockton Vikings. So I just let y'all know that.
But it ain't like we was though back
No.
then.
But I'm telling you, we're gonna be all right though. You know what I mean? Shout out to the new president, man, and even the old president Bill and them, man. You know, just need, you know, Vikings need help. We out there want to help.
So when you started, did you have was you that guy from like?
Nah, not even close. The Vikings always been loaded. You know what I'm saying? If anybody know anything about Stockton, the history of Stockton, the Vikings keep 10,000 running backs. So you know what I mean. The reason I got my kids there is because I want them to get the mindset of like we got to compete. And I think my dad kept me there because like, hey man, compete. Don't come on talking to me about nothing. Compete. So that first year, I started off as a lineman. I weighed 18 pounds, but I was a lineman. You know what I'm saying?
With a butt crack.
Most running backs started off as linemen.
And I was blocking like this, and Coach Al said, "Cut all that titty blocking, boy." And that was it. I got one carry though against the Bengals, and I broke. And then that next year, they put me to fullback, and I ain't looked back after that. It was over.
What about you, Lavell?
So I started when I was 11, and surprised me to say I played for the Bears, man. I know it's crazy.
Shout out to
No,
the Bears.
Carl,
That was
you
the
know,
first team I coached.
You know, Stockton Bears, you know. But no, I signed up for the Vikings first. But then whoever was going to give me a ride, that's where I was going to go. And so my auntie never took me back to the Vikings, and Carl McGee and Jamal and them was playing for the Bears, and we used to get on the bus from the south side to Stag. And so we did that, you know, so it was my boys, and so we rode the bus together. And, you know, ever since then, I've been playing since I was, since I was 11. My first year, I remember Carl and them was talking bad about me. I had a butt crack, you know, we used to call them face masks with the line in between. They talked so bad to me. And like, you know, just like Tim said, I was an offensive lineman. You know, I was on the O-line, I was on the D-line, you know, doing whatever I was doing. So, but then that next year after that, it was on and cracking.
Yeah.
Dope, because I definitely remember Tim playing for the Vikings with me. I was on JV, he was on novice. And yeah, they was loaded. That novice team was loaded. Y'all had Gross, y'all had Tyrone Gross, y'all had Brandon Harper, Brandon Hunt. Yeah, y'all was fully loaded on that team.
Brandon Hunt, Brandon Williams, how many is that?
It's 10 different.
No, Brandon Hunt and Hunt Williams, same person.
Yeah,
He
it's
changed his name.
he just said he got 10 last
his
name.
name. Yeah, he just changed his name. All right, so who were your influences growing up, watching or hearing about that made you say things like, I want to be like him, or I want to be better than him?
See, I mean, for me, I was, you know, I would always have my bro, Harry Hawkins, man. Like, I always wanted to be like him, you know, because Harry was a man on the field. You know, I felt like my brother was clean. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, you know, he was always fresh. You know what I mean? So I always looked up and wanted to be like him. But as I got older, James Newsom was the guy for me. You know what I'm saying? James Newsom from the South Side, went to Oregon State, a straight dog on the basketball court, on the football field. James was a dude. I remember my first time. It was a playoff game. He came to the game, and and I was already this high-powered athlete or whatever, the big guy, whatever they want to call it. But James came to the game, and I tell you, boy, I was so fired up when I seen James. And James brought me some cleats too. So the cleats that I had, I threw them away. James brought me some all-black Nikes, and all I kept saying to myself was,
shout out Jay New.
Jay New is here. I gotta go crazy. And that was against like Turlock in the playoffs. It was like our second round of the playoffs against Turlock. And I hit their ass for about 5 touchdowns in the pick. I'm like, I gotta go crazy for Jay. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just all respect. You know what I'm saying? Because Jay New was the dude back in my time.
Yeah, he was definitely a dude. I remember going to high school with him. He was a bully too, though. Yeah. He cool than motherfucker now. That's my dude.
Jay was a bully, man.
Jay was strong as an ox, boy.
Yeah, hella strong, man. So how about for you? Who was it for you?
You know what, man?
Hold on. Before I get to that, let me ask Lavell this. So do you think you was better than your brother?
Do I think I was better? I think circumstances was different. Because I think my brother was really, really good. But, Harry had his foot in the streets too. He didn't take it as serious. But had he taken it serious and had the people that I had around me, like Booker and and Coach Maurice and Coach Horace and all them cats. I had a whole team of dudes around me, so I don't never want to forget about the people that was around me that was helping, from my counselor, Mrs. Miller, from Mr. Hernandez.
You way back there. Can you speak up a little bit?
Oh,
put some bass in your
no,
voice.
you know, I got a soft voice, man. But no, I was saying that I had a lot of help, man, from like my coaches, Booker Guyton, Coach Horace, J.D. Baris. I had a whole team of people, Mrs. Scott. When I was at Edison, we had a lot of it was some real family stuff. So, I had a lot of people around me to hold me accountable, and I don't think my brother had the same. So. I don't want to say if I was better or not, because the circumstance was different.
How about you, Tim?
Man, you know what's crazy, man? I grew up in an era where it was nothing but like football all day. It was sports, but it was football. And so like my dad used to always talk to me about, of course himself and J.D. Hill, and Clayton Montgomery and Frankie Rowe. And so when he would tell me them stories, I'd be like, man, I gotta live up to this hype. I want people to talk about me like this when I get older. He was that dude. Yeah. Multiple sports, all that. And I just remember having that, like, my daddy talking about JD, he got to talk about me like that,
But you also had a brother that was dope,
and I'm
too,
going
right?
there next.
Okay.
And so, my brother, his name is Harry. We call him Junebug, though. Junebug was different. He was Bo Jackson. You know what I'm saying? And so, I watched how Junebug worked every day. And he made it life. He made this like, hey, this what I'm doing every day. I'm going to the next level. I'm going D1 colleges was coming to the house, sitting on couches. Harry was different. And so I'm like, dang, man.
That's crazy. Both of y'all brothers' names.
And Harry, I know, right?
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, crazy. And both was dogs too, though.
Both of them.
You know what I'm saying? And so everybody that my brother was around was dogs too. Wendrell Hayes, Terrell Dickerson. You know what I mean? Ashanti Hayes, Melvin McClendon.
I forgot about
and then Frank Strong then was right underneath.
Frankie.
Yeah.
So I remember watching Frank, and I remember that right after Harry and them, their time was over. Larry McDonald, all them cats, you know what I mean? Shout out L.
That's crazy because I'm bringing up all them
Marcus
names.
Fields, Marcus Fields,
I'm bringing up all them names a little later too. So
No, I saw it, right?
Yeah.
I saw Marcus Fields. I saw
Randall.
Tony Randall.
Johnny Randall.
Johnny Randall. I played with Tony.
Was a dude.
I saw a buddy from he was at Lincoln. He was doing my brother and them they little era. But it was a running back at Lincoln.
The other Johnny too, from Boss Track. What was Johnny?
Boss Track.
Johnny.
That was Randall from Pump on You.
Yeah, Johnny
Randall.
Johnny Randall. Yeah, it was Johnny Randall. His last name is Randall too. Yeah, right.
Yeah, it was like 10 Johnny Randalls.
Yeah.
They was all brothers.
That's crazy.
I know. But I had a lot of influences, and so I watched that stuff. And like going back to Jay New, I was at Edison all the time, right? Because we practiced up there with the Vikings. After the game was over, I'm going to go watch Sherrod Holmes, right? I'm going to go watch Jay New, OG Bobby Johnson. You know what I mean? This dude's I watched him in hoop, I watched him football, I watched track, little Terrence Knighton, EJ Eastland. Some of them dudes, right?
I played with Jay New and Bobby Johnson, RP Bobby
Johnson.
Yep.
So
you came to see them, you didn't come to see me? Nobody came to see me. We was packed on that team. RP Ferlito, too. We had Ferlito.
Man, Ferlito was a great, bro.
And the other little Asian dude, Vihan. Vihan was there, too. Strong in the motherfucker, too.
Yeah. No, it was good stuff going on, but I was influenced by it all, man. And then Book came along, my 8th grade year, took us over to Brookside, you know what I mean? And then going into the middle of my sophomore year, I rocked with Tom Vern. So shout out to OG Vern.
I'm bringing Book and Vern up too.
Yeah,
I'm bringing them up too.
So,
Y'all bringing up all the names.
It was just we've been football, basketball, everything our whole lives, but it's just been football, and the influence has been great because there's so many great athletes that have come before us, and during the time we played. You know what I'm saying?
So like with Lavell saying his brother didn't have like that backing and he did. Do you think that's a problem in sports now? They don't have like that backing that to keep you on the right path.
You know what I think right now with sports, it's just work ethic. Like a lot of kids don't want to work hard, right? Because when you keep telling them 0.01% make it, and you got TikTok and you can make money off YouTube and you can make money off dancing and rapping, why would I go out here and go get a concussion? Right? I don't want to have to go work hard. We've had kids tell us, they're like, no, I ain't going out there. Y'all, the way y'all cussing and fussing with people to make them go to practice and getting away with them, I ain't doing that. And so I think the times are different now because it's like I don't want to put time and energy into something. Y'all keep telling me that the likelihood of me making it is going to be real slim. You know what I'm saying?
But they got so many other avenues.
Yeah, they got avenues.
You know what I'm saying? They got so many other
We felt like it was only one avenue back then.
Make
all
it
your
in
eggs
sports.
in one basket.
Make it in sports. That's the only way we're gonna get mama and daddy out the hood.
But that's how we coach too. And
Right.
so now, after coaching damn near 8 years now, you know, you gotta change your coaching style a little bit because we coming from an era of like, this is what we got. We gotta do this. This is what it is. And so now, you know, because for me, I'm aggressive. You know, we gotta get after it. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody gonna feel sorry for you. We gotta get to it. Because whenever you leave here, it's gonna be tough because it's top guys from all over the state and other states too. You know what I'm saying? So guys gotta be ready for that. And so now today, I feel like, you know, holding people accountable is considered and looked at as hate now. Oh, you hating on a son and stuff like that. No, I'm holding your son accountable. You know,
You accountable as a parent.
It's a difference right now. You know what I mean? Because I grew up with a lot of tough love. Like, you know, we get all them hugs and kisses, man.
Everything
you know
was
what I mean?
get your black ass.
Get up and go make a play.
Yeah, you got foot put in your ass, and so you can't do that with the kids now.
Nah,
right?
you gotta give them kisses.
They quit on you. They transfer on you. They do all these things because they don't want that accountability. You know what I mean? And so it's not even about the structure of the home as much as it is, because they got that now, right? They got that with the coaches. They got that with the teachers. They got that with their peers, and they got training facilities. It's a whole bunch of people now to support these kids.
Mm-hmm.
But what it is, nah, man, y'all too y'all you ain't gonna cuss at me, and I ain't no kid. You ain't gonna cuss at me like that, and I ain't gotta go to practice for
They
them.
ready to cuss you out. They ready to cuss you out.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so it's just so much now, man. And we still coach with the mindset that you got to use football, basketball, baseball, soccer, hockey, whatever, as a catalyst to get to the next stage of your life, right? Which is getting free education, right? Like if I can go get a free education and I can get out of college at 21 years old and be working an intern and don't have no bills and don't have no debt because I worked my ass off and got this, you know, the scholarship, whether it be academic or athletic, then think about being debt-free at 21 with a piece of paper that says, hey, they got to start me off in the real world at about $40, $50 an hour, right? Well, now we telling our kids, like, it's only two things in Stockton that's promised, or three: death, Tesla, and Amazon. That's it. Them the three things promised to you after high school. So you pick your option, right? But now if you've applied yourself in the classroom and maybe in the weight room and in the off season, you can get a lot more. You can get a lot further. You know what I'm saying? So
definitely, I agree with that there. So let me ask y'all this: at what point did y'all realize like y'all a big dog and y'all can make it far playing football?
I was gonna say, man, when I was a kid, man, I always tell you, man, the mind was everything, bro. The mind was everything. Like we could. It was visualization, right? And it's crazy because me and him talk about this. I grew up with a dad, right? You know, Hawk didn't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He grew up with his grandma. Of course, he had his mom. He had his brothers. He had his uncles. But I had a daddy. I had brothers and sisters too. And it was probably like we was getting the same thing, just from two different outlets, right? But it was always like, hey, you gonna let them be better than you, right? I'm gonna tell you, Brand Dice. I give Brand Dice his flowers every time I talk about this stuff, right? Because Dice was so influential in us as kids. Dice would come to our games. Pop Warner, I was young. Dice would come to the game and he'd sit in this little thing where, remember how you get to the announcer box at Edison? Mm-hmm. You have to go up them little stairs, and then they had the announcer box up there. They still got it, right? Dice would be sitting on the stairs before the game started and be like, hey, Timmy the Tooth. I'm like, what's up, Dice? He like, hey, man, Tyrone said he better than you.
Yeah.
Hey,
Dice still do
that.
Dice still do that.
Hey, Lewis Rankin said he better. Hey,
still do
EJ
that.
said he'll pop you. You like, and so you gotta kind of like, hold on. I don't want to talk bad about because my friend, he got me fucked up. I bang, you crazy. And from that moment on, I'm turned up. You know what I'm saying? But he did this every week. And so now, as we started to get older, it was like, number one, these is bragging rights. This is barbershop talk. This is, when we get older, I won't cast a note like, did you? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so, as a young dude, it was always just putting us like, man, don't be no bitch. That was the whole thing. Yeah. I think that was our biggest sin, don't be no bitch.
So what you
Excuse
say
me for
Lavell?
cussing.
No, we
Don't
can
get no
cuss
bitch.
over here. It's Black and Mickey's podcast. So what was it for you, Lavell? When did you realize that you was a dog when you go far?
I mean, just like Tim said, when we was younger, man, it was a mindset to say, this is what I'm gonna do. But I would say I was in the 8th grade, and I was going to the 9th grade. I was with Book, and then we had moved to Modesto because I was going to go to this private school with him. And so they was going to this thing called the Nike Combine, right? It was like this big old combine.
Yeah, I remember that.
With all the college scouts there and all that old stuff. And so I remember begging Book, please let me go. Please, please, please let me go, right? Because Reuben Jackson them going, everybody going. Everybody was going like, but Book didn't know.
You wasn't the guy yet.
I wasn't the guy yet, right? But I was just a young dude. I was a dude, but I just wasn't the guy. I mean, he didn't know how I would perform at a place like that. So I went there, I begged him, and Book didn't tell me till 12 at night that he'd let me go. And boy, I couldn't sleep. I was excited. So once we got to Stanford, we ran the 40, did the jumping and all that stuff, right? And so once we got to the field work, because I didn't really know how to run routes exactly, at that time, right? But what I did was I followed Reuben, and so whatever line Reuben was in, I was right behind him. So
R.I.P. my little cousin Reuben too.
Yep. You know what I'm saying?
Action
Jackson. You know what I'm saying? So whenever Reuben ran his route and he cut at 12 yards, I was right there. So I would look and be like, oh, he stopped right there. Okay, run hella fast and stop. Run hella fast and turn right, left. Whatever it was. And so I built my confidence in that. And so the one-on-ones came. And so I did my first one-on-one with the cat, right? Confidence is through the roof now. So now I left Reuben. I'm crowding the line, I'm cutting the line, I'm doing all that.
Niggas out there.
Yeah, and so this time it was a guy named Randy Estes, I think it was, from LA. So you got that Northern Cali, Southern California, all that stuff. Them boys get a lot of pub, and I'm like, man, I'm for test, bro. I don't care. So I'm like, no, it wasn't even Randy Estes this time. It was some safeties going to Notre Dame. It was like some twins or something going to Notre Dame. It was something like that. So I called one of them out. Hey, where them cats that's going to Notre Dame? That's who I want. So the crowd like, ooh.
Their last name Cunningham or something. I don't know. I remember some twins. I remember some twins.
Yeah. I know who you're talking about. It wasn't them though.
But no, I called him out though. I called him out, whooped him. Then he lined it back up, whooped him again, and that's when it all took off for me. And I remember after the camp, I remember Florida State being there, and I was kind of next to Book. And Florida State was like, I want to talk to that kid right there. And I remember Book like kind of laughing. Like, man, he in the 8th grade, man. And I just went there, man. I was through the roof then.
And I remember that. I remember that you got all the praise after the Stanford Nike Combine. And definitely for Tim, everybody knew Tim was a guy since Pop Warner. You kind of came out of nowhere with it. You kind of came out of nowhere with it. Tim had been shifty and all that shit, playing running back and
Tim was cheating, man. He had a slide board and all kind of stuff. He had mechanical stuff.
God-given ability.
For sure. Well, let me get to this next question for y'all. So after high school, were y'all highly recruited? Were y'all 3, 4, 5-star recruits? And how many college offers did y'all get?
I only had a few college offers coming out of my senior year at Franklin. I had spoke with Boise State, Sac State, Portland State. I took a visit to Portland. Who else? There might have been 1 or 2 more that I was just like, in my mind, I thought I was like, man, I got to go big time. I'm supposed to be big time. You know what I'm saying? I just rushed for 1,800.
Those were small colleges back then. Portland State.
Well, Boise was good, though.
Yeah, Boise
was good at the time. I just didn't know, right? And I wish I would have I wish I would have talked to Coach Forrest, who had went to Boise State at the time. But that was Edison guys, so we didn't all get along,
He's an Edison guy. Bro.
Yeah. I know. I started off at Edison my freshman year, but and so I had to go the JUCO route, right? I was waiting on SAT scores to come back. I had a really good GPA. But back then we had to take SATs, which a lot of kids don't have to take now, which is a blessing. Yeah. But you get 600 or 700 for spelling your name right. I got 700. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't know nothing on them tests. Right? I didn't know nothing on the test. I didn't know nothing, man. And it was asking me stuff.
You went to private school.
Brookside wasn't really no private school. That was Brookside wasn't like that. Yeah. But it was different. So when I sat down to take them to take the test, I was just like, I don't know this stuff. right? It was asking me questions that we just didn't grow up talking about in our communities,
Yeah.
right? Like all that stuff was biased. Like it wasn't for us. It ain't for. So a lot, it hurt a lot of kids. So back then we had to do what was like Prop 42 or something like that. Yeah. And so Vern was doing that for guys at Fresno State and some other colleges. But I ended up talking to this coach from Butte, and I remember him telling me, man, we got a really good quarterback up here named Aaron Rodgers. And so I'm like, okay, I didn't know who A-Rod was at the time, right? Because don't nobody know about JUCO. I just knew that I wasn't going to Delta, right? And nothing against Delta. Shout out to Coach Hyman and them, man, and Coach Barlow. You know what I mean? I just knew then, though, like, I got to go big time in my mind because this is what I set my dream to be, like, big-time football player, NFL, all that stuff. And when those things didn't happen, I was just like, dang, what I'm going to do next? And this coach from Butte called me. We went to Louisiana for 2 weeks. When we got back from the trip that Sunday, my dad was like, pack your bag. And I was like, well, he was like, you going to San Francisco City College? And I was like, Dad, I never talked to them people. And he was like, and the one thing my dad, told me at that point, which I always tell people this, my dad said, man, I run your life. You don't run your life. You know what I'm saying? I control what you do. I make the decisions for you.
As a grown man.
As a grown man. You know what I'm saying? Well, I was 17.
You know what I mean? Still 18,
yeah, I was a kid, but
grown, man.
Yeah, you ain't grown. You can't really make no decisions. And so
you think Pops made the right decision?
Oh, absolutely. You know what I mean? Absolutely. I mean, I look at it like this. Who I was in my mind, I feel like I could have been successful anywhere because I just felt like that was something God had given me in terms of being, like, extremely competitive and just having the will to succeed. Mm-hmm. But it could have worked at Butte because, I mean, everybody know who A-Rod is now, right? Aaron Rodgers is the guy. You know what I mean? NFL Hall of Famer. And they had guys down there, But going to City College, we ended up winning the national title. Then I had a lot more colleges knocking on the door, coming to my sister. I stayed in San Leandro, slept in the bunk beds and stuff. And so I had a lot of colleges coming out there then, and colleges coming to City College and whatnot. So things changed. But it wasn't like, hearing you kind of small and you're not the fastest or the biggest. That was boo-boo because I could do this.
Yeah.
I'm a football player. You know what I'm saying? And so that was weak.
So after San Francisco State, you ended up at another college, right?
Yeah, City College. I went to City College.
Yeah, San Francisco.
I ended up,
San Francisco.
Yeah. I ended up getting some love from Oklahoma and K-State, Oregon State, all these little colleges that I was talking to on a frequent basis. But Temple was just, and then I sat down with Urban Meyer. I had an official visit set up to go to Utah, and I took an official to Temple University up in Philly. And I liked it because it was in the Big East Conference. I'm thinking like, hey, all I need is 1 year anyway. But I'm getting ready to go play Miami, Syracuse, Boston College, West Virginia, Virginia Tech, Virginia, you know what I mean? I'm gone. Yeah, this is what I'm looking for. I'm gone. And boy, little did I know. You know what I'm saying? And that was one of them things I needed my dad to make another decision for. But I made that one, because he was just happy I was going to college for free at that point. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And getting a free education.
Yeah, for sure. Lavell, how about you? Was you highly recruited? Was you a 3 or 4 star receiver and recruit? And did you get many college offers?
Yeah.
Where'd you end up?
Yeah, I was highly recruited out of high school. I was the number 3 athlete in the country. So I was recruited by everybody in the country. I ended up choosing LSU. I had a couple other choices, but I let my ego get in the way of some stuff. But I went to LSU, man. I went to LSU out of high school.
Out of high school, how many offers you said you had?
I mean, I was offered by everybody.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah, I was offered by everybody.
I
think I was offered by everybody except like Stanford.
He should have. Stanford was. Yeah.
Didn't have a grade.
I mean, I had 3.1 though, but I just, you gotta have 4.0. Shout out Langdon Horace.
Hawk should have went to the University of Miami. I was letting
So when I was playing, I was a big Miami fan, right? But I was also a Tennessee Volunteer fan. So I was actually finna go to Tennessee, until Coach Farmer tried to make me commit and do all some stuff hella early. So I'm like, whatever. Because I always enjoyed like that checkered field.
Yeah.
All the dark-skinned brothers out there with their shirts cut, abs showing, black cleats with the white spat. I'm old school. So I just always imagined myself being in that orange, and scoring touchdown that, on that field. But once we got into that little of him trying to make me sign, I was like, but I'm not going there. But then my next school was Miami. I was going to Miami. So my guy Cameron Coven and Early Doucette, we had all talked. We was at a camp in Miami together, and so we all were supposed to go to Miami. So come signing day, these cats go to Oregon. Cam go to Oregon, and then Early Doucette goes to LSU. And I'm calling these guys. I'm like, man, y'all fake, right? So I'm like, man, I'm going to Miami. So I was actually going to Miami, and so the news people was in my house on my couch with my grandma and all of us, right? And Coach Coker called me and was like, Hawk, something happened at admissions. We won't be able to get you in until tomorrow, whatever, right? And so I'm like, okay, Coach, it's all good. And this is the immaturity that I was dealing with. I was immature at that time. So I couldn't get into tomorrow. So I'm like, man, that's crazy. I got the news right here in my face. I got to have an answer for him. So when he told me that, I was like, yeah, I'm going to LSU. Yeah. Because that was the number one school in the country.
Split decision.
Right, it was right there. I'm going to LSU. Yeah. I went to LSU just because I was like, they number one in the country. I'm supposed to be there anyway. Right. Stuff. So I just made a decision like that. I didn't really look into all the logistics and everything. Like what I would do with my kids today.
So what happened at LSU that had you ended up switching colleges?
So just me being immature. And I'll tell you the story. So at LSU, everything was good. I loved LSU. I can't say nothing bad about LSU. I think that first game when I didn't play, it kind of blew me, right? And so I remember being on the sideline and the coach telling me, Hawk, warm up, because I think we played Oregon State that game. He like, Hawk, warm up. You got to get in the game. So I'm following up and down the sideline. I'm following.
Get in there, Coach.
Second quarter.
Already
okay,
here yet.
halftime go by.
Already here yet.
Third quarter, I'm following him. As the time keep rolling, I'm getting angry and more angry, just angry, right? And so, fourth quarter come, I'm on fire, right? So the game ends, boom. The Oregon State coach come to me after the game like, that's why you should have been over here with us. You would be on that field tonight. Oh, it just inflamed me even more. So then I gets back to my phone. I got about 30 missed calls. Like, man, I see you on sign. Man, I see you. Man, get in. All that stuff, right? Yeah. It's just ego. It's just ego.
Eat him away.
Being very immature. And I made a decision again. Man, I'm gone. I ain't tripping. You know what I mean?
So you left
so
right
I
after
left.
that?
No. So I left the next day. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you this. Yeah. He called me, right? Said, Tim, I'm coming back. I said, don't. Hawk, stay up there, man. He was like, nah, ain't no way. He said, I'm gone, Tim.
He ended up coming out to Frisco City with
the next morning, he was at San Francisco City.
Yeah.
I called him like, Hawk, what did you decide? Yeah, how you doing, Coach Rush? Yeah, San Francisco, beautiful today. Huh?
Man.
What you talking about? You already home me like, man, I'm out.
So you left LSU to go to JUCO route.
So, but I already had a plan. I already knew I was going to go to JUCO just for the 1 year and go to Cal. We had already figured that out already. I already had a scholarship to go to Cal. I just had to finish up my AA degree, you know what I mean, in JC. But I got everything done. So I was going to San Francisco City and I was going to Alameda at the same time because I had to get my AA degree, which it typically take people 2 years to get. So I had to get mine in 2 semesters because I didn't want to be there for 2 years. Yeah. You know what I mean? But if I can go back,
you was a qualifier out of high school too, right?
I was a qualifier out of high school, so that helped me as well. But if I can go back on the LSU situation, especially if I can tell the kids today, like, I'm disappointed in myself for leaving. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was no reason for me to leave. That was just me being immature. Yeah.
But it still worked out for you.
Everything worked out. Yeah, everything worked out. But still, though.
But we say when God got something for you, it's for you.
It's already written.
Yeah, it's already written. You can't nobody stop it.
So you ended up at Cal.
So I went to Cal,
which was a very good choice. Yeah, definitely. Damn, let me see what. When y'all went to these colleges, was it like a full ride?
Yeah.
Full ride.
Everything paid for?
Everything, man. We didn't have to pay for nothing.
Came with the chicks too.
So
came with all of the chicks too.
So what a full ride is. Full ride is your woman board, your food and all that good stuff, and also a lot of stuff. I mean, it's different now. These boys getting big cheese right now.
Yeah.
I just let y'all know, we would have got paid a whole lot of money. We was getting NIL.
I know I need some back pay.
I know I need some back pay.
Man.
Would have got paid. Know that.
So let me ask y'all this: where did y'all college careers take y'all?
You know what? It opened up. I mean, well, for me, and I think Holt. I mean, went to Cal Berkeley, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, the people that you meet. I went to Temple University, right? All through the East Coast, man. Some of the people that I had an opportunity to meet. Some of my professors, my teachers, man, they rocked with me hard. You know what I mean? And so, I think the biggest thing was getting your degree, right? We both got our degrees, and had an opportunity to go further our career in football.
Play professional.
Yeah, play professional. So when we talk about what did the college lifestyle do, it gave us 4 more years to figure out what we wanted to do in life.
Yeah.
We had a great time. Made some great. I got some really good friends, man, still on the East Coast. And so it was great.
Where did you end up after Temple?
So what I ended up doing, my dad passed away going into my senior year, and so I thought that I was gonna get drafted. You know what I mean? After that football season was over, and once again it was like kind of faced with a hurdle of like not getting drafted, not getting that opportunity to go perform in front of NFL coaches. So I think for me, I've always had to take the long route. So I ended up going playing arena football. And it was called the IFL. That's what the league was called. And I ended up in Billings, Montana. We won 2 championships out there, and then right after that last season, I ended up in the Canadian Football League, playing with the BC Lions. I went out to Las Vegas and ran for Roy Shivers. Ran for Roy Shivers, man.
But hold on, bro. You kind of skipped over some stuff because I mean, a lot of people don't be knowing, because we already here talking about it, right? A lot of people don't be knowing your journey though.
Oh man.
Just from sleeping in airports. And
all of that. It was almost like being a musician, right? And chasing that lifestyle where you kind of like you sleeping on people's couches and you're doing X, Y, Z. For me, it was like
you leaving across country, go to LA, chase your dream.
I was going to Florida. I was out in Florida. I was out in Jacksonville. I was everywhere, man. I was out in all these little places. I was training, and at the time I wasn't married. I didn't have no kids, so I was always like, my mind was like, chase this for as long as you can, especially if you're good, right? And it was never, and just even like to kids who may watch this, it was never even about being good or not. It wasn't even about that. It was about God saying that this is the time for you, right? That you're gonna have to deal with some adversity in life. How you gonna walk through this, right? How you gonna face this adversity and make it through? You gonna throw in the towel? You gonna quit? Because I want to all the time. But everywhere I was going, I'm like, man, I'm murdering cats in these camps. Right, I'm murdering.
Somebody gotta see me.
Somebody gotta see me, and even still, it was like, oh, we see you. Oh, you're good, but we like this guy that's 6'2".
Yeah.
We like this running back that's 5'11". I'm saying, dang, I can't catch a break.
You like
but I'm gonna say this,
I'm
too,
5'7".
right?
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say this though, because I was there, with all this stuff. I'm in the league now, right? And so I remember Tim came down there and he's staying with me, and I remember my season was over, and Tim like, Hawk, man, you gotta come time in the 40. I said, Tim, it's snowing outside, dude. What are we doing? But that's how dedicated Tim was. He ended out here running 40s in the snow. And I'm just like, and that's how I know God has things for special people, right? Because I don't know if I could have went that route. You know what I'm saying? I thank God that He kind of covered me and guided me through this way. Because having to go Tim route, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I seen him grind though.
And everybody path different too, man.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
One thing I would, my dad would tell me before he had passed was, man, comparison is a thief of joy, right? Don't get out here comparing your life and your struggles or your good things to what nobody else is doing. Don't look at what nobody else is doing and compare it to yours. It's about you, what you can do, right? It's your calling, nobody else calling. And we would always talk about that. Mom be like, boy, whatever God got for you is for you.
It. That's like a real saying, right? Because my grandma told me that when I was little, and that's why when it comes to like jealousy, envy, or hate, right? Because we talked about this. What God has for you, man, is for you. It's gonna be for you. Nobody can stop it. Me come and talk crazy, whatever it is,
hating and all that other stuff.
It can't stop what God has for you. And so that has always stuck with me my whole life, and that's why you can be excited for other people when they go be great and do great things. Because like since I've been home, I'm like I've been seeing a lot of jealousy, hate, envy, all this type of stuff. I'm like, God, dog, like I didn't believe it was real. Because I remember Tim telling me some stuff like,
remember?
You know,
Hawk was naive to it. Like
I was.
Oh, it's all right.
I'll be
okay.
I didn't know that people really like that. But
they
people
don't
really
dislike me that much.
Like, no, all because of your profession and the things that God has blessed you with.
And them comparing themselves to you and what
why,
you got
why
going
they
on.
ain't blessed with it.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
So where did your college career take you? Because you had a different path.
Yeah. So no, I was able to be drafted. You know, I was able to be drafted and live out my
What round did you go?
I was drafted in the fourth round.
Fourth round.
To the Tennessee Titans.
Dope.
And you know,
Hey man, shout out to Tennessee, Nashville. Shout out to Nashville, man.
Yes.
Great times up there.
Beautiful place. Great memories.
I never got invited, but I remember.
No, you got invited.
Mac was too cool for us.
I remember
Yeah,
I was JJ going and him having the time of his life out there with y'all.
I wasn't there though. I was still in college. That was Chris Henry.
Oh, Chris Henry took him there. Okay, yeah. What?
But by the way,
was it with you? He didn't
No,
go there
I
with you?
got drafted the next year.
Yeah, he got drafted. Hey, JJ was supposed to go everywhere with us, by the
Yes.
way.
Yeah.
Like, I had called Jay to go to Temple.
Yes.
I had called Jay to go to San
He was
Francisco
supposed to
City
go to
College.
Langston.
Yeah. I had called
He
Jay.
didn't go to
He
Langston.
went to
He went to
Langston for a
Langston.
little while.
I had to
listen.
send him some money to get home because it was going down.
Yeah,
Langston.
yeah.
He was like, man, these niggas is out here crazy. I was like, nigga, what? Here go a couple
Yeah,
hundred.
yeah.
Get
My
home.
rookie year in the Canadian Football League, I called JJ to come up there with me. That was the year he had passed. Jay, come out here, Jay.
First, he
Good.
went
Come stay with
to St. Paul, Minnesota, I think. First, he went to St. Paul. I
Book.
think.
Yeah, but Jay was supposed to be everywhere with us, man.
Yeah.
that's
Jay
crazy.
Jay was one of them talented dudes. Like when I think of Jay, I think of like Breckenridge, right? Because their charisma, you know, everything they had when they were, you know, wherever they went, everybody loved them. You know, they lit the room up. You know, like those two dudes was like twins. Like Trey was like a real.
No, it was like this dude is living through JJ. Yeah, JJ
You know what I mean?
that came
Talented
back and took
dudes,
over his boy body.
Football,
Football. Yeah.
All of that.
charisma, all
No,
of it. Like them
Breckenridge
boys
and
had some
JJ
special
was
stuff
different.
about them.
And definitely with JJ being your quarterback in high
Yeah.
school, you know, so it was like,
That's my
I believe you told me a story like that. You was like, when the colleges would look at your tape, they would ask, who was just throwing you?
Who's that cute?
Hey,
JJ had the
flicking the ball
prettiest
down
ball.
the field.
Yeah.
Go
Yes.
get that.
But JJ was so in love with basketball, right? He was so in love with basketball. Because JJ one of them dudes that he ain't training. He shooting hoop.
no
He
training.
coming out there throwing
Yeah.
60-yard bombs.
He at the
He
park
ain't lifting no
playing.
weights.
And he might be with your daughter somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. And it was crazy too because
He was with
I was in
somebody.
a car accident. We left Taboo's funeral. R.I.P. Taboo. We left Taboo's funeral. I'm in my what was that? Old school Thunderbird. I think I was in, or it was like a Camaro, but it was a Firebird. I had a yellow Firebird.
Yeah.
And up the street out east, crossing over Wilson Way, I couldn't see the cars coming, and I crossed over, and even Jay was like, go Mac, they waiting on you. And I couldn't see over the cars. There was hella traffic, so as soon as I got out the cross, as soon as I crossed over to the lane going that way, bow, car just came crashing into us. And it hit the passenger side, but JJ was on, and I had to break down in tears, seeing his eyes roll back. I thought I had fucked off little bro, and like I thought it was over for him. Shit, JJ was playing that next weekend. Football. JJ was back on that field that next weekend, and I was so glad that that it didn't stop him with nothing. The RP to JJ, man, definitely stay in our hearts, and to Trey, RP 4-3, man.
4-3.
Alright.
Jose.
So let me ask y'all this other question real quick, and y'all can talk to them because I do have to go on the bathroom break. This motherfucking beers is running through me, but y'all can explain it to them because it ain't about me. I know y'all past. I know what y'all been through. I've been knowing y'all since y'all was this big. But explain to the people, playing professional football, was it a big difference from playing college football?
Yeah,
No.
I think so.
Was it?
No. I think
No.
it's the pressure they put on you, I'm telling you. Man, ain't
No.
you playing against the same cats, everybody the same. These coaches make you walk on eggshells at the professional level.
I can agree with that because
Yeah.
you know you can be fired. But
Yeah,
I think it is a difference because in college
professionalism.
football it's been a professional.
Professional.
In college you have a lot more busted plays. In the league you can't have big busted plays
Yeah.
gonna get cut. So I mean you got that extra added pressure by not making them play. You know what I mean? So I think it is different. I mean, football is gonna be football. Like you get used to the speed and all that
If you're
stuff.
a playmaker, you're a playmaker, right? But what happens, a lot of them cats that win Heisman's and get all the Blitnikoffs and all these awards, they get up there and it ain't that they start doing bad in the league, it's that the pressure is so much on a person, and now you can be cut, your contract can be ripped up, whatever. it's too much sometimes, and they trying to get all these the playbook this big. What we doing all that for?
You ain't even calling all them plays.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But you getting quizzed, and you get it's boo boo.
So what you saying no? So that what you saying no? So what the saying that they say everybody in the league is good? That ain't true.
No, it's not that.
Right? I know everybody in college ain't good.
No,
I sent him a video yesterday.
Everybody in the league ain't good.
No.
But that's what I'm saying. Hold on, I said it earlier. It ain't about you being good or not.
Yeah.
Right? It ain't about you working hella hard to get there. It ain't about all that sometimes, man. And somebody told me, oh, it's not about what you know, it's about who you know, but it's about who know you.
No, it's about opportunity, right? Opportunity, I think, is more so, like, let's say, for instance, right? Tim went crazy in college, right? But he's at Temple, right? Which is not a big deal. I mean, you can go
big old school,
go league anywhere. But let's say Tim had went to Oklahoma the way he was supposed to go. Let's say Tim went to Oregon State.
And did what he did.
The way he was supposed to do, right? Because I always, when I talk to Tim, I always kind of, not comparing, but I think of Justin Forsett. I played with him at Cal.
Yeah.
He was our running back. He played like 9 years in the league. When I say the same type of person, but, different.
He wasn't shifty as Tim.
No, he wasn't shifty as Tim, but Forsett gonna hit that thing.
Yeah.
And he gonna.
But he was saying like size-wise.
Size-wise, personality-wise, you know what I'm saying? Great faith, hard-working cats, man, everybody gonna love you, all that stuff. So let's say if he flipped those two and he go to Cal, Tim got as many carries as Forsett. Now he's in the league. Because all Tim ever needed was opportunity, right? Because even when I was in Tennessee, I went up to the GM and I'm like, man, because I seen some of the running backs that we had, and I went up there and talked to my GM and I was like, hey man, I got a dude for you. But you can't test him. You can't make him run a 40.
Yeah,
Put him in pads. Bring him to practice.
Yeah.
Bring him to practice and let him get out. I bet you it'll be him and Chris Johnson, right? So I went up there. I talked to my receiving coach. I was upstairs with GM. Like, come on, man, just give my dude a chance, right? I mean, it didn't happen, but at least I can go and say I tried to do it for my dog because I believed that he can play at this level for sure. Because I seen some cats like, oh my God, no way here. He gotta know somebody, So, and I'm not saying that because he's my homeboy. And I tell him all the time, Tim, if he was weak, I tell you, like he know that.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Tim, you couldn't have did it up here, but he could have did it. You know what I'm saying?
That's tough, man.
Dope. When did y'all know it was time? So let me get to this next question. When did y'all know it was time to hang up the cleats? And was it hard not playing the sport you've been playing pretty much all your life?
I mean, I knew I was about to go into my 6th year up in Canada, and I was like, man, bro, I got married, had my first son, Ashton, and it wasn't that I lost the love. My mom had passed too a couple years before, so that took a lot more out of me. But it was just kind of rough, right? I'm like, damn, I'm about to leave my wife, I'm about to leave the kids, my son, should I say? And I'm just like, dang, man, this is rough, man. And I love it, and it's not where I originally wanted to be, right? Had it been NFL, it was a little different. My goal was to play till I was like 35, 40, you know what I'm saying? But I just wasn't, the love was kind of gone there. It wasn't even about working hard or any of that stuff. It was just like, I ain't feeling this no more, man. And I'm not where I want to be, in terms of NFL. I love the CFL. Shouts out to the CFL, Canadian Football League. I rock with y'all, man. So I had a great time.
So was it hard? I mean, did you shed some tears?
Nah, nope. No, I think I was ready to transition to the next stage of my life, and I knew what I wanted to do too. And so I had me a couple dollars saved up. I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna buy a house. I'm gonna do all these little things, which I had already planned on doing.
That's what I was gonna ask you too. Did the CFL pay pretty good?
Yeah, I mean, the pay is a lot better now than it was then. But it was, I think for like 3 or 4 years, 4 or 5 years, I made 6 figures. You know what I mean? So it was cool. And it wasn't like no crazy 6-figure salary, but it was enough, right? Yeah. Like if you get your salary and you go to the playoffs and do all that stuff, get your bonus money, and you got you some cheese on you. And back then, the conversion rate wasn't like it is now, right? The Canadian dollar was a little higher. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, you was in Canadian.
Yeah, it was a little higher. CFL, that Canadian dollar was a little higher. So,
all right, Vic, I'm gonna ask him that as soon as I get Lavell's perspective on it. Lavell, how about you? When did you know it was time to hang it up, and was it hard for you?
So when I was done, I went and played in Canada for like a year, And,
You
and
did? I didn't know that.
Yeah. I went out there with Tim. So,
Yep.
because I was in
Our
Tampa
goal was
my
to tear the
last
league
year.
up.
So I'm like, I'm gonna play with my dog. We're gonna, create some memories. And then Tim gets traded. I'm like, what?
So I got released.
I
Jeff Teffer released me, who I do not.
Jeff Teffer, that was the coach of the Lions.
That's
No,
Hawk.
he was my coach.
He was the coach
yeah.
at the Cow. That's Hawk boy.
Yeah, I told him to cut his ass.
Yeah, that's
No, I'm
Hawk
just
boy.
playing.
You know what I mean? That's Hawk boy. You know
But
what I'm
no,
saying?
so Tim ended up going to Calgary, and I was playing out there.
Hold on, Jeffrey, was that asshole coach that nobody liked?
No.
Or no, it was the other coach in Tennessee. What was that? What was the coach in Tennessee? I thought his name was Jeff.
No, Fisher.
Jeff Fisher.
No,
I
Jeff
know.
was
I think
cool.
everybody likes Jeff Fisher.
No, Jeff was
I
a
thought
cool
these
coach.
people didn't like him.
Nah, I mean, I don't know nobody else, but he was cool.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
he was cool.
Teffer is the one that was over there with y'all.
Yeah, he was over there with us. So, no, for me, it was when I got to Canada, I was expecting to go play with my dog. We're gonna have some fun, whatever. He leaves, and I'm kind of like one thing about me, like I gotta be serious about some stuff, and I felt like I was kind of BSing, And then I think I'm at practice. I'm at practice one year. I'm at practice, and I break my arm. And I was overweight, you know what I'm saying? I was like 214, like not taking stuff serious. And like one thing I know, like, and I believe this in my mind, you don't play with that stuff. If you're not in it, get out of it, right? And so I'm out there playing. I'll do a routine fall and put my arm down, and my arm break. I'm like, man, I broke my arm. So I come back after that, like about 5 weeks, four weeks. I play the rest of the season. Then I come back for the next season, and we in camp. And I'm just all I'm thinking about is like, I don't want to be here. Like, it's over.
He called me like, Tim,
Homeboy
I'm
ain't
tapped
there.
out.
Your homeboy ain't there.
like-
You came
I
back.
think-
He called me and said, Tim, I'm tapped.
I'm done.
It's over.
So when that had happened, I told the GM, like, man, I think I'm going to be done. Because then, too, I didn't want to stop the other young dudes that was hungry for this position, right? Because no matter what I did, I was going to make this team, right? But I felt like, man, Hawk, that ain't cool. That ain't cool because you don't even want to be here. And they're going to send one of these cats, a couple of these cats home, and it means so much to them more than it means to you. And so I'm just like, I went home and I prayed about it. And I was like, yeah, well, I think I'm done. Like, it's over. Like, and I don't want to be selfish. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I just stepped in and stole some checks. But I'm like, I remember sitting with my dude Locke. He's coaching at New Mexico right now. And he was one of the young cats that was, fighting for that spot. And so I'm like, yeah, big dog, I'm done. You feel me? I don't want to get in the way of y'all stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm done.
Oh, big.
And so, then the GM was like, Hawk, just take a week off, and we'll come back and visit. I said, no, Wally, I'm done. No, I'm done. I don't want to waste no more of y'all time. I'm going home. And that's how I knew I was ready to go home too, because I didn't even ship my car out there. I was just waiting on something to go wrong or something. You know what I'm saying? So, I didn't want to get in the way of these other cats, man, because that stuff ain't cool.
All right, we got a question from the chat. He said, Vic Vegas says, ask them what do they think about Corinne from LSU.
And the little buddy who came
Oh, I seen that. That's I don't know too much about it. I just read a little bit, like just from what they put out there. It's a sad situation, because I heard he had a little case going on beforehand.
He killed somebody on the hit
Yeah,
run.
and so that's that's tough to deal with, man. That is tough to have to hold on to. I would never advise you to kill yourself. You know what I mean? But that's a tough burden to have to carry.
Yeah. Condolences to his family too, man.
For sure.
That was definitely
Hey Vic, I think too, man. When we talk about athletics and athletes, man, you gotta be deeply rooted and grounded on your faith, right? And so, like for us, it was Jesus. Just having that personal relationship with the Lord. It's got to be serious, man. And so oftentimes, us as athletes, we get a little bit of fame, maybe a little fortune. We act like we're a little bigger than God, right? Like can't nobody tell us in the program. Can't nobody tell us nothing. And I just think that, man. At the end of the day, man, even what he was dealing with, it should have been some folks praying for him, putting hands on him, man, and just staying with that brother 24/7. And oftentimes too, people don't never show you that they suicidal. Or that they dealing with some stuff like that where they kill themselves. And so, it's unfortunate, but we just got to do better even in our communities, man, of just being able to pray with each other, man, and pray over these young men and steer them in the right direction. You know what I mean? It's huge.
And it was always it was always frowned upon growing up, but therapy and counseling for black people was always looked frowned upon. You know, and even now, like the shit I'm dealing with, my sister's been trying to get me into therapy, and I'm close to doing it. She hit me up. Last week, you got till Tuesday, bro. She hit me up, sending me the link to do it, and I still ain't done this shit. Because, you know, I'm dealing with shit, but at the same time, I'm like, man, I don't need that shit. Can't nobody tell me out, you know, but at the same time,
No,
you know,
I don't
I'm
think they're
back,
telling
goddamn
you
it.
what to do.
No, it ain't about her telling what I'm telling. I'm telling about the therapist. Yeah.
But I think it's good though, and that's something that we should talk about more. And it's out there a lot more because athletes do deal with a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Like you hold it all in because we're supposed to be these big, tough, mighty guys, and a lot of athletes are suffering in silence. You know what I'm saying? Like even Deion talking about it a lot. You know, he was at the top of his game, but he was trying to kill himself. And people would never know that.
People didn't know that.
You know what I mean? Because you got so many yes men and people that want to be around you. And that's why, you know, and I say, like, I tell Tim all the time, man, I appreciate you. And I know it's the same way. Because one thing, man, I mean, you know, I'm cool with a lot of people. But you need people when you at the highest of at the top of your game, when you the man, will tell you about yourself. You know
Let me ask you this. This is a question that just popped up in my head because I know I get people get this. Will definitely they'll start making money. Did people feel entitled? Definitely with you making them big millions in the NFL. Did people feel entitled that you had to help them, the handout, the family, the friends? Did people feel entitled that you had to help them? Because like I know Tim probably wasn't hitting you up saying, go talk to this coach, tell him give me a shot. That's probably what you did on yourself.
Yeah.
But did certain people feel that entitlement that, you know, man, nigga, you got millions, nigga. Yeah. My hand out, nigga, help me out, you know.
And so, no, I mean, that's you know, that's a real thing, you know, because you come from a family.
You ain't gave me $1 of them millions, nigga, and I need a couple dollars. I need some back pay, nigga. All the millions.
There you go, man.
I'll be picking you up and dropping you off, man. How much more you want?
Man.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But no, it's definitely that, you know, because people think you just got, you know, just endless money, right? But I think I did the best that I can do because a lot of people has touched that money. You know, I've always tried to take care of the people that was around and did things for me. I know who it was. Yeah. But yeah, it's definitely some entitlement for sure. You know what I mean? You going the first time you tell somebody no, you the worst person in America. He ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, yeah, it's definitely some entitlement in that thing for sure. For sure.
Cause goddamn it, I'm mad, nigga. I didn't get a trip. I didn't get a ticket to a game. I didn't get a jersey, nigga. I need a jersey. I grew up with you, nigga.
I was a kid.
I know, nigga. You don't remember them turkey bowls? The turkey bowls at Victory Park?
You was partying around that time, man.
I'm the one, nigga.
You was a king of stock.
Yeah, you was rapping, you was partying.
You probably thought I had the money. Like, this nigga, Mac been popping. Like, nigga, Mac already got it. But I remember those turkey bowls at Victory Park a couple years, man, battling out with your ass. Thinking you could take me and
I think you gotta imagine it.
No. I remember
those balls.
I remember when you locked him up, man.
Oh, okay.
I promise you.
Yeah, I remember when you locked him up, man.
At least a year.
Team Magalai, homie.
You know,
I promised you was out there one year. Maybe even two of them.
Yeah,
me and JJ and them always play that shit.
There was a few.
You was there. You probably too young to remember, but yeah, you was a little youngster.
Yeah.
A little homie. I did. I was all right. I just never took shit serious and nothing. I never got an opportunity.
Nah, you was girl crazy, man. That's it.
They call him Magalai for a reason, y'all.
You know, a lot of people's girl crazy, man.
But since you said that about the money thing, I want to get into this because I see where you guys are putting y'all money into. So, life, what's life been after football for y'all? Because I know y'all opened up a training facility called The Factory. How did that come about, and how's that going?
You know what? The Factory came about just off the strength of, it being just a big talent pool out here in Stockton. And, kids at the time weren't getting the opportunity to be seen. And so, I talked to Hawk, and I was like, man, bro, what if we create something where, we can train these kids for one, take them out, go to the colleges, do all this amazing stuff, but use our connections. And it was basically based on the connections that we had built with these colleges and professional organizations. It's all of that, right? You kind of use your name, and, what they say, it's not about what you know, it's about who you know. Mm-hmm. But I say it's about who know you. Yeah. And so, being blessed, quite a few people in that realm of the football world know us. And so if I call a coach or he call a coach and say, man, I got a guy, he's pretty decent, they might look at that film, right? They might pull that film and say, man, I like him, I'm going to offer him. Man, Hawk, thank you. That kid's coming here. And so we just wanted to start something and create that kind of environment here where kids can get education for free through sports.
But this whole thing, the factory, all that stuff was Tim's idea.
See what I'm saying?
You know, I mean, no, for real. This has always been his goal was to train people, start his own gym, all that type of stuff. Yeah. And you know, me being his partner, you know, this is Batman and Robin. You know what I'm saying? And I'm okay with that. You know, this was him all day long.
Can y'all just be Superman and Batman?
That's all I'm saying.
Cool. Just tag me in, man. Just hit the buzzer and I'm gonna come. You know what I'm saying? But this has always been his thing after football. He wanted to go to pro and do all that good stuff, but this was his thing after football. Because I remember us being up late at night, 2 in the morning, 12 o'clock, talking about stuff in the hot tub. And you know me, I'm over like, man, I'm in the league, man. I ain't gonna never work. I don't do nothing.
Right? No, but you know, I used to say, Hawk, let's put our money to that and encourage, influence, and allow these kids to get the same opportunities we got, if not more. Right? Because we saw Book and Vern them do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Rudy, and all these cats that came along, and I'm like, could you imagine if we had more money, was able to take more kids? Yeah. Instead of 3 or 4? What if we take 20? What if we take 30?
See, my thing wasn't, I knew I was going to help my community. That was off the top. No matter what, I was going to do that. I was going to do something in the community where I was providing and helping. I didn't know I would be doing it at this capacity, coaching. I never thought of my day in my life that I'd be coaching football. Right?
I know that part.
You know, and I'm doing that and it's because of this guy. You
know what I'm saying? Don't let him.
No, I'm not lying, man. You know that.
You're either going to be a coach or a pastor. You choose.
I ain't pastor yet. But, yeah, no.
But that's how it went for us, man. Yeah. And the factory, the name just came from, man, it's a factory of talent out here, man. Yeah. You know, I remember my dad worked at General Mills when I was a kid. And it was a factory, right? They did cereal, did all the fruit roll-ups.
Everybody's parents worked at the factories.
Yeah, the factories, Mills, right?
It's called canneries, too.
Yep.
The tomato one, all that.
All that, but it was factories. And so I kept saying, when you got an assembly line, what comes out, right? It's like the same product, right? If we do cereal, we do cereal. We do fruit rolls, we do it. And I said, what if we do athletes? And then boom, we build athletes. So on the product line, that's what's coming out. Athletes, right? It ain't just football. It ain't just baseball or basketball. So it's everything. But then we what about, so when do the students come in? Oh, you're right. It's got to be student athletes because that's what we were. That's what we've been our whole lives. Even when you go to the professional, you're still a student of the game. Right? That never changes. How you learn and how you take in information and how you relate it and do it. Those things never change. You know what I'm saying? And so I just said, man, it's an institute of training, factory institute of training. People can call it the factory, and let's just do our thing with it. And every kid in Stockton, let's get our hands on every kid in Stockton that want to play at the next level, anything, and let's train them and help them get good grades, and let's take them to college.
And watching y'all been doing a great job at what y'all doing. So I do want to commend y'all brothers, man, because y'all brought me along on the path. I said, like I said, when I think Lavell hit me up about coaching over there. I think it was Lavell. I got a call too from other teams, and I was like, man, I got a couple calls, a couple directions I want to go, and I just said, I want to go help my little bros. I've been fucking with them for a long time, and I like that y'all come back and give to the city. Y'all don't have to do this. Definitely Lavell making them big NFL checks. He didn't have to give back to the city, so I definitely, I highly appreciate that. And that's another reason why I got love for Jason Lee, because motherfuckers, if they get on, they don't gotta come back. They don't gotta come help the city. So the people that come back and help the city, because I love Stockton probably more than anybody, and that's what I always said. If I make it, I want to do so much for the city. So I appreciate y'all brothers for doing what y'all can for the city. So let me ask you this, because I know the factory started off in the garage or something.
Man, my little brother Josh Brown started right in his garage, bro, next to 2 oil stains. And
so y'all been building and building. Where do y'all see the factory in 5 years?
So in 5 years, we should have our own elementary school. We should be building our own building on our own set of land with full track, full football fields, tennis courts, volleyball, basketball, the whole thing.
You niggas got some money.
I wouldn't say that.
What y'all taking grants
No,
and shit?
it's-
Somebody, that's money coming from somewhere. Goddamn it! Y'all gonna have to start paying us.
This is our wish
It's
list,
just
man.
planning. It's just planning, though, Mac.
okay.
Right? Planning and praying. That's it.
It's goals. It's goals.
You work hard, you pray
know,
harder,
goals,
and that's
you know.
all it is. We're planning and praying.
Because think about it, right? Because we all had goals when we were younger. We all want to go play pro and all that stuff, right? Some did, some didn't, right? Team goal was to have a factory, gym, training, all that stuff, right? It took many, many years to get to that point, right? Because, I mean, say for instance, we playing start, you playing at 10. You know, you got your first piece of money probably 10 years later. It took 10 years.
It took 10 years.
So
right?
we got to understand the process, right? A lot of people don't understand the process, especially with our kids today, right now. We want it right now, right? We want it. But you understand there's a process to this whole thing, and that's in football, that's in business, that's in whatever you want to do, right? It's going to be good times, it's going to be bad times. But you got to continue to chop that wood.
Yeah, you gotta definitely. I agree with that. You gotta work and you gotta grind. Like my nigga Vic said. I thought he was about to say chain bar with the who you know, and that's a big thing too. Who you know, like people saying I've been working on my podcast. They were like, damn, Mac, how you get this person? How you get that person? How you get the mayor on there? How you get that? Because when you connected with everybody, relationships and know people, like. You know,
who know you.
Y'all probably
people know that.
I'm calling my brothers like, damn, I want my bros on here, and I think it'll be a good look for the city. So and y'all was right there for me, just like I was right there for y'all when y'all made that call to me. So that's what it's about, relationships too. So y'all don't burn bridges with people who can help you in life. Yeah, build bridges. You know, and stay consistent at what you're doing. Like with my shit, like I've just started. I'm just like a year. I'm like a week from a year in doing this podcast, but it's like, okay, no, I'm not gonna be successful right away. But if I keep grinding, my shit is getting bigger and bigger. Like I'm almost to 1 million views a month on my Facebook, and all that just come from consistency and just grinding. So that's my goal for the end of the year. I'm at like 700,000 views a month on my Facebook page. I want to get to that million by the end of the year, so it's got to keep grinding. And even hearing like Adam 22 from No Jumper say, No Jumper didn't really start kicking off and doing what it's doing until 10 years. So I'm like, damn, okay, if it took them that long.
You got 9 more years, man.
Shit. No, I'm finna beat that. If I keep grinding and beat that, it's, 4 years maybe. I can get there. So that's what I'm working on trying to get to. Let me ask y'all this question because I want to get back a little more back to football before we get out of here, y'all. I need about 15, 20 more minutes of y'all time. Thank y'all good brothers for appearing, y'all. We got 2 legends in the house, y'all, that's just joining in. We got the Hawk, Lavell Hawkins, and then we got the motherfucking shiftiest nigga ever to hit the field out here, nigga. Tim motherfucking Brown in the house, y'all, with us. So tell us, who are some of the great players that y'all had the honor of playing with?
Well, you had some guys, huh?
I'm gonna start
From
with high school, right?
Yeah, I would say what
I'm
area?
gonna start with high school. You know, of course, John Joseph, man, I played with the real deal, Action Jackson. You know, that dude was, he was special. Lionel Hamilton, Chris Henry.
Our team was loaded. That team was loaded.
So we had a lot of guys. And then moving on to like college, man, you know, having a chance to play with the Marshawn Lynch's and you know, the Deshaun Jacksons and the Brandon Meebangs and stuff like that. The Alex Macks. You know,
Alex Mack played with you in college? The center or the center? Yeah, Alex Mack is dope.
You know, and even getting to the league and playing with
They was loaded. They was loaded at Cal too.
Yeah, you had Justin Forsett on that team too. Yeah.
How many dudes went to the NFL from that year?
The other receiver,
it was a whole bunch.
The other receiver, I don't know if he made it to the league, but the Jordan.
Rob Jordan. So Rob had a chance, but Rob had went through some stuff.
Oh, okay.
So you know, he decided.
Yeah, that Cal team was loaded.
But yeah, no, I was blessed with a lot of dudes. The Vince Youngs in the game.
Oh yeah, man.
You know, even like I said, I was with Tom Brady for a little bit.
Chris
Johnson. Hey, CJ2K.
You with Tom Brady where?
I was in New England.
Oh, New England. You went to New England?
Yeah, I was in New England. For spring, yeah.
Oh, for spring. Oh, nobody know about that, y'all. We getting exclusive information. We didn't know Lavell played CFL. We didn't know he was in New England. Shit. Tim, how about you? Some great players.
So I start off, man, from Pop Warner level, man, all the way through high school. with Tyrone Rose and EJ Eastland. I thought EJ was hard, bro. EJ was hard. Like, that's a name people don't talk about. EJ was hard, bro. Willie Dixon's, right?
Willie, yeah.
Had Jason Gurley. So that little JC Khan was some guys. High Sauce, Lex Ortega, phenomenal.
Who's High Sauce?
Oh, see, you don't even, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That sounds familiar, though.
Yeah.
Jason Gurley was actually dope, too. That was my boy, man.
Yeah, Jay was hard.
Yeah,
Jay was hard. When I got to San Francisco City, man, it's some names that people don't know about, but it was this dude named Antoine Guidry, who was one of the top players in the state of California. I think he went to a school out in like San Jose or somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he ran 10, 20, 100.
You're not gonna know him.
He went to state in basketball and state in football. He ended up going to Nebraska out of high school. And Antoine was different, bro.
Yeah.
City had guys, so I mean, I can go down the whole list. Quan Mobley, Marcel Love,
D.
Bish,
You know, playing with
right, Randy Sims.
Jazz played at San Francisco City College.
Yeah, that was
when
they
went with Cal too.
Yeah, they went to Cal. Larry Grant, I was with LG. We can go down the list of dudes, man.
Yeah,
a lot of dudes.
Did the quarterback from St. Mary's go there too, Willie?
No, he didn't go straight to Arizona. Yep.
Okay, Arizona. Oh, he did go to Arizona. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. When I got to Temple, I had my dude name was Ryan Goo Wallace. Man, he ended up getting drafted like in the 4th or 5th round linebacker. But Goo was different though, man. Averaging like 120, 130 tackles a season. You know, so
crazy white boy.
No, brother. Yeah, brother. Yep, he was from Pennsylvania or from Philly, I think. But Goo did his thing and went to the Steelers.
Tell me this: if y'all could give us y'all most memorable game from high school, college, and pro, what would it be? Anything stuck to y'all? That game that really stuck to y'all? Give us from all three aspects: high school, college, and
high
pro.
School. I had some games, but I gotta go against Edison just cause you know.
What you do against Edison?
I went from 303 rushing, 4 touchdowns out by the third quarter. But probably like 25, probably about 20 tackles. We was in man the whole time, so probably about 20 tackles. I played defense. A lot of people know I play defense. But I was really a hooper though, right? So I gave Edison about 30 buckets too. But I murdered everybody that year.
DeAndre was strapping you up, bro.
Don't do it. I call D right now. I call him right. He gonna say, yeah, I can't.
Tim, it was hard in hoop. I remember playing.
I was a hooper. You know what I'm saying?
You played for Kennedy, I think. I played for Boss Track, and you and Brandon Hunt. And I was older than y'all.
I think I played in the game with them.
Yeah, y'all niggas was. I was like, ooh, these niggas is nice.
Hoopers, man. We grabbed a real. We was hoopers.
I was older and bigger, like nigga. I think we still won though, cause of me. I don't know. Maybe y'all did win. I don't know, cause y'all was nice. You and Brandon was nice.
Yeah. When I got to Temple, I would say against Clemson. I mean, I had some games though. I hit Vandy, Bowling Green. I hit everybody for something nice. But I think Clemson was that game that was like defining for me because they had C.J. Spiller. Who was the other running back they had too? I remember they had two.
Spiller was nice.
C.J. was hard. They had the Gaines Adams at DN who was like that. They had about 15 cats go to the league that year.
So you busted
Jacoby Ford, I think. Was that his name? Jacoby something? The wide receiver that went to the Raiders. They was loaded. So I went crazy. I went crazy. Yeah, busted that ass. But after the game was over, the head coach came up to me. We all shaking hands, and he was like, "Man, if you was playing for me, you'd be an All-American, son." And I'm thinking like, God, dog. But that was the thing of like, I know we from Stockton, y'all. I'm from this little bitty town. Ain't nobody coming out here to see us like that. You know what I'm saying? And so you can't make that comment to me because I've been doing this my whole life. So why didn't you find me? Right, but they don't come to places. They coming down. But they'll stop us. They will stop in Sacramento, of course, go to the Bay, and then head to L.A. You know what I'm saying? But they stopping now.
So what about as far as pro CFL?
Man,
y'all won some. I won
the Grey Cup my first year in the CFL. But man, I had some games where I had 350 and 400 all-purpose yards. So it's hard to kind of.
Tasha calling somebody daddy. Hey, daddy.
Well, that's me.
They call Bill daddy.
So proud, but I was a kid, you know.
If
somebody call me daddy, they really know me.
Yeah.
They say badass daddy.
A woman called me daddy.
She really know you too.
She really know me. She definitely really know me. Yeah. I'm like, hey, daddy. Like,
hey, daddy.
What's up,
Yeah, they call me Zaddy, so
So you said your CFL game was what against?
No, I had some games where I was going crazy, but I think I had a game where I probably took almost 2 to the house.
Oh, you was returning kicks.
Yeah, I was
So,
returning
nice.
kicks,
Yeah.
right? So once I got to the Canadian Football League, they was like, you can get just as many returns as carries.
Mm-hmm.
So I was at running back and returning kicks, but it was games where I was 280 in a return game. You know what I mean? 1 touchdown, doing this, 1 touchdown with a return. I remember one year we went back to back, two weeks in a row on ESPN.
Yeah.
He was number 1. I was number 2.
Was that the Niner game?
That was the Niner game.
The Niner game.
So
They got
both
you
his Niner
cut.
touchdowns.
They
Yep.
got you cut.
I explain that for you. Because I need the world need to hear that.
Took off your helmet and shit. So Lavell, give us your moments in high school.
I would say high school game will be. I think it was against the Turlock. It was a Turlock game in high school, and that was the goal. That was it because we had jumped on them really early. And then they ended up coming back on us, and we won by a field goal. And I'm not trying to go off the stat stuff, but that was a game where I had like 5 touchdowns and an interception. That was a game that James Newsom was at. So I would say that, and that's for us to hold on to it. And only win by 3 when we jumped on them 21-0, and them boys fought their way back. I would say that was a pretty good memorable game.
It be them and the refs though.
Yeah, but that game for high school, and I would say college. College it would be. God, dog.
I can tell you one college though. I was at Oregon State, County.
I know, but we lost, man. Like that's
but you were crazy though.
I know. It was a good crazy game, whatever, but we lost. We was number 1 in the country for about 15 minutes. Yeah. I was upset about that. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna pick that game. I'll pick a Stanford game. Because that's a rival game, and we had some good bad battles in that game. And I would say one of them Stanford games. It was a good experience. And then I would say the NFL would be it would be the Arizona game.
The Cardinals jumped over, bro.
No, not even that one. There was another game where we drove 99 yards with Vince. So it was like a big old thing where we drove, and I had about 3 catches. Like all my catches on 4th down catches, and I had a 1/3 down catch. Big. It was big. We was going that 2-minute drive, and Kenny Britt caught the touchdown. To end the game. It was like one of them crazy games when we came back. We drove 99 yards. So I would say that Arizona game for sure.
Dope. Okay, for sure. Let me see. Let me get to. All right, here we go. Let's get deep. Give me y'all Mount Rushmore first local, and then I want y'all Mount Rushmore pro. So that's 4 heads. Give me the locals. Tim, you can go first. 4 heads.
I'm going with my brother number 1. Harry Brown.
And it don't have to be in no particular order,
Yeah,
but if you
but
want to put in order, put in order.
And are we going like running backs, or are we going just athletes?
This Mount Rushmore, the greatest. Like you feel like the greatest.
So then, what was Buddy from Bear Creek? He number 2.
Johnny Randall?
No. Johnny Mutton.
No.
The other.
Gidry.
So Gidry was up there too, but no. Gidry played with him though. The one man kind of spoiled the little.
I know you're talking about that.
He was in the club with him.
He Mount Rushmore?
The one you was in the club with, everybody say was the best player in Stockton ever.
Ooh. Oh, bro. Ooh.
You know who I'm talking about.
Robbing cats, whatever.
Yeah.
From Bear Creek?
He was
Bear
hard,
Creek.
though.
Yeah, you know who I'm talking about, man.
Man.
When I think of Bear Creek, I think of Johnny Randall.
Before Johnny.
No, it was
2 years before Johnny, man. I gotta make a call.
One of the twins?
No.
He like a dark-skinned cat, man. Special. And this is just stories that I've heard. He would go play in a football game, then go rob a liquor store.
Damn.
And this is what I heard.
I don't know. He was wrong though.
If I heard his name, I probably wouldn't know.
I
probably wouldn't know his name.
So yeah. But he's number 2 though. I'm gonna find his. I can't think of his name right now.
Somebody gotta know his name.
Anybody in here know who you're talking about? Put in the chat.
Yeah. I think my number 3.
Watch, I'm gonna know exactly who they're talking
about. My number 3 is Frank, right?
Frank.
And then 4 is Lavell.
Frank and Lavell.
Don't put me number 4.
Gonna put me number 4. No, but Bill was different, right? Everybody like brought their own thing. Like
They
I saw
did so much though. He was
right, but
like
I saw my brother
quarterback.
offense, defense, punter, everything. Everybody I named was everything. Like Frank did everything. Frank hit you in the mouth, get a pick, go crib, take kick return to the house.
Frank
Lavell
was
do the
nice.
same thing too. You know what I'm saying?
I watched Frank.
No, Frank was different.
But y'all left,
56
y'all left,
seconds.
y'all left a couple people off.
But
it's all right.
who would you say is better than him and Frank on that list?
Who would I say is better than him and Frank?
That you would add on that list.
I don't know. It's a lot of people that you can put up there.
Yeah,
that's
better than him and Frank.
I
That
don't
did
know if they
more.
was better, but
So we talking about Mount Rushmore. We talking about like
hey,
greats. Like
I definitely, and this ain't being biased because he's from my hood, but Larry McDonald.
no, but you talking about so are you talking about football or are you talking about just sports?
I'm talking about football right now.
Oh no, L was good in football, but L wasn't like 10,000 yards, 50 touchdowns in one season. L give you 100 points a game in basketball, though, for sure. L was different though.
Yeah,
L was a blue chip All-American that was different. Like even Jay New. Jay New was a blue chip All-American. Right?
L just came and just, I don't know, man. He was just different.
No,
man.
L was
He
different.
Was different. And it was
But we
like
talking
watching him. I grew up watching all of them. The Frank Strones, the Marcus Fields. I grew up watching everybody. I grew up watching y'all too. So it's a little.
But had you asked me all around athlete, L probably number one. Like basketball. L wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't nobody. Ain't nobody. Yeah, wasn't nobody gonna guard L. He gonna give you 50
He
off
was
the
doing
rip.
Curry. He was doing Curry.
Yeah, way before
You gotta
that.
make sure it's no disrespect to the older, because there's some older guys that did the same thing.
Yeah.
Man,
I just never seen him play. I don't
No,
know.
that
So
part.
I only can go off of like stuff that I possibly seen, stuff that I can possibly remember.
So all the stuff that you've been hearing. So give me your Mount Rushmore, Val.
So we go off what I've been hearing, because I don't
No,
remember.
I mean, go off what you see, what you know. Go off what you know. Then who you would say? This is my Mount Rushmore.
Off of what I seen, what I remember, and all the good stuff, and it's no shade to nobody. Because I remember Johnny Randall. I was a fan.
Man, big time.
You know, I was a fan of Johnny Randall. I'm a fan of Marcus Fields, and you know,
They went back to back.
Yeah,
No, that was
you know,
hard.
That was all
It
about
was hard.
6'2".
Back. They won, broke the record, and the other one came and took it.
2,000-yard rusher. This one had 585 yards in one game.
I think one game, Johnny Randall, Marcus Fields went for 421, and Johnny Randall went for 460.
Yeah. But Johnny had the record at one point in the state of California with one game.
Yeah, one game. It was that 460
And
game.
then like two, and the only reason why I can't put this person, he was a doggy at every level. Lewis Rankins. Right?
But I can put Lewis because Lewis was hard, but I can't because it was.
This is my Mount Rushmore because I'm looking for doggies. I'm not saying he's not a dog. I'm looking for guys to play both ways, offense, special teams, all that stuff. I cannot give it to. But then Marcus didn't look like
Lewis
Marcus didn't play no
but he
defense, but he was so cold.
Lewis was hard,
So
yeah.
Lewis was
Because
hard.
I had this
I don't
argument.
know about
I had
Lewis.
this argument with somebody yesterday, and I
Lewis
said, if I give you my top 10 running backs, Lewis Rankin is in there, right?
Lewis hit us for 300 yards
At
Cal.
Cal. Yeah, when he was at
With
Cal,
that
Lewis
stinky
led the
dead
Pac-10 in
leg.
rushing.
He's
He
a
led the
liar.
Pac-10 in rushing.
He hit us for 300.
Lewis was doing that in Pop Warner. He was doing that in high school.
I didn't know about his Pop Warner years. Where did he
I
play
played
Pop Warner?
the Lions.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
He played for the Lions.
Played for the Lions. Eastside Lions. Lewis didn't grow up
I
in the
didn't start hearing about Lewis until Lincoln.
Yeah, no, Lewis was phenomenal, bro.
So you putting him in there, or you saying you
So
not?
man,
It's
I
hard.
had to
No, I'm
do
telling you,
it
it's hard.
because he was just as hard as him.
You gotta kind of break it down into like, you know what I mean? But that's why I said, if you say running backs, I still got Tyrone Gross. I still got Lewis Rankin. I still got Ramon Glasgow. I got some little guys that was not, you know what I'm saying?
running back.
As far as running back, like Ty, I mean, he did the unthinkable, right? They went to the sections and won.
But then I'm gonna say this, and y'all may say it's because you're homeboy, but Action Jackson got to be in there because
for receivers, Rube in there. I know who that dude
nothing
is.
that Rube couldn't do.
Yeah. You can put him at running back.
Yeah, he played running back.
Yeah.
Like so.
But we talk about like wide receivers. Yeah, you got Rube, Wendell Hayes.
See, I didn't get to see Wendell in there.
I saw
Wendell Lateef.
Lateef.
He came up with
Lateef was hard, bro. I tell Cats, Lateef was hard.
I'm getting to them
Lateef
in
top
a minute.
5 easy receiver out of Stockton. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Wendell too. So that's your 4.
Yeah. And like
that's a different 4 I don't really hear. But
so I'm saying like I don't think I gave you 3. And like I wouldn't want to
you
not.
said Fields, Johnny Randall, Lewis Rankin.
I gotta put Ruben.
So,
and I don't want to put it because it's my homeboy. Right, but I seen TB get out. I seen the effect that he had on games, right? So TB down on the field, it's a different game.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at stuff like that. I'm not saying it's my homeboys. He know me.
Yeah, that's how I see it.
Saw it, Tim,
My
I tell
partner.
you.
I sat in the stands and he did like this. Hey, I'm about to take it to the crib. I'm going to the house. Y'all can meet me down there. Caught the ball. 80 yards. Touchdown. I'm like, ooh.
Like, nah, I
Uncle
mean,
Bad
it's
dude.
not just homie stuff. Like, cause
Yeah.
I just wouldn't say it. You know what I'm saying? But I think
But it's so
he got a
many
big
though,
effect
Mac.
on games.
It's so many, man.
Yeah,
Who's
And I'm
yours?
just going off of what I seen.
Mine.
Cause you seen a lot.
I seen a lot. I seen a lot of dogs.
Hold on. I want to say this too. Lance Martin in my top 10 running backs.
I was
I
gonna
can't.
throw
Lance
Top
hard.
10 running backs, yeah.
Lance was different.
He went and did the 2000 thing instead.
Yeah, man.
He kind of
Lance was
came
different.
on a little later though. Too.
Yeah, but
He
Lance
didn't
was
have-
hard though.
He didn't have the longevity career. Like watching a lot of people, another person that really didn't really go get the highlights he should have had, but as far as Pop Warner, probably the number one Pop Warner dude in Stockton was Cuddy Popcorn Butler.
And everybody talk about Butler.
Everybody, yeah, Butler.
Can I tell you who else I watched that was hard though and didn't get? They don't give him love like they should though. Huh?
They were from
The Twan Button.
Who?
The Twan Button.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet was my
was
top
nice.
10 backs.
Sweet was nice.
And I'm gonna tell. I watched Sweet for myself.
He came up under your brother.
Yep. I watched. So if Harry got Player of the Year, Sweet got Offensive Player of the Year.
Yeah.
Right. And after I was at a time, Edison didn't have no dogs like that.
Yeah.
Right. Like they struggled.
That
That was him. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have. It was him. He was the dog. He had 18 or 1700 yards rushing.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Sweet was a man.
Sweet
back
was
then-
hard.
Back then.
You know what I mean?
Like,
Yeah.
You might not remember him because you probably too
Yeah,
young.
yeah,
He
yeah,
only
yeah.
remember him because his dad and his brother.
No, but I used to jump the
into
gate. Remember we used to jump that back
we
gate?
played
I
for
go in the game every
we
game.
go
I'm
to the
watching.
game. Yeah, after practice we would go to the game. But mine would be L. Mac, Larry McDonald. I gotta put Frank Strong in there because I watched Frank do so much.
It was
I
crazy.
watched-
It was
I watched
crazy.
him. I watched the game with. Matter of fact, I watched him and Fields go crazy against each other. Him and Marcus Fields went crazy against each other. And Frank had some help. He was at St. Mary. He had another one that y'all might not know. You might know him. Ryan Marriott, the fullback.
Ryan Marriott was tough.
Crazy
boy.
white
Yeah,
boy.
yeah.
That nigga. He went for like 200. Frank went for like 3 something.
Yeah.
And Fields, I think that was the game he hit that
But
421.
that was Frank's sophomore year though.
And I watched. Yeah,
Frank was a baby
Frank
then,
was
right?
young.
Frank was
That
a
was
baby
before
then.
he went to Franklin. He was at
Uh-huh.
St. Mary's. So I watched that shit, and that was the best game I probably watched ever. Watching Frank, Ryan Marriott go against Marcus Fields and Stagg. It was like Frank one play,
Yeah,
Ryan Marriott
yeah,
the next
yeah,
play.
yeah,
Here we go with fucking Marcus Fields. So I'm going Frank. I'm going Larry. Who else was exciting like that?
I gotta give this dude his flowers. He was about 1,400 yard rusher. Arbet, that was at St.
Ryan.
Mary's.
Ryan was nice.
Ryan was hard. Bro.
Ryan was nice.
Ryan was hard. You know
Ryan
what I'm
was
saying?
nice.
Ryan was hard, man.
So Frank,
I was a real baby. I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I know. I see
Arbet
these
was
cats
hard.
play.
Yeah, we came. We came because his dad and his brother played, and I was with JJ and John Henry and them going to all the games too, and also from the Vikings, we would go to all the games.
Remember, it was a thing to do.
Yeah.
My mom and them we be bundled up at the games. It was great living.
Good time.
I kind of gotta put Fields in there, and see, and I don't know, my last spot.
It's tough, right?
I damn near.
There's so many
When I'm
dudes.
picking high school, I'm really going off of high school. I damn near gotta I kind of gotta lean towards Lavell in high school. Definitely his last year.
Yeah, that senior year, man.
where
Bill was
where
stupid.
he did everything. He did everything. I seen him playing quarterback, running back, receiver, defense, all that shit. So I kind of gotta.
He throw the ball to himself.
Bell made his mark that last year, and most of my guys is older guys that came way before y'all. So I'm gonna do the honor to put one of the younger guys in there. If I had to put one of the younger guys in there,
I know when I think about even the younger guys though, it's like little Kevin Brown. You know what I'm saying? Kev was hard.
But Bell don't got the longevity like you. Like you've been. I've been following you since I knew you was a guy. You, Brandon, Tyrone, since Pop Warner. I didn't really know Vail as being a guy on Pop Warner like that.
But he was. When he went to the Bears, see, we didn't know about cats like that. Yeah,
we didn't know about the Bears. We wasn't following the Bears.
The only person that they talked about that was a legend was Ramon Glasgow. Ramon was rough.
Ramon was the man.
Ramon was hard. Ramon was hard. Eastside Lions had dudes, Evan Coleman and all them cats. Deion and DeReal, they had dudes over there.
Aaron Vickers,
LC,
RP to them. Yeah, they really did their thing. All right, so before we get out of here, y'all, I do want to. Before I get there, I want to ask y'all, Lavell. This question is for you, Tim. You gonna give me the running backs. Who is the top 2 receivers in today's game? Tim, you give me the top 2 backs in today's game. Pros.
Number 1 running back right now is Saquon. Like Saquon, different.
He Barry Sanders.
Yeah, Saquon. He ain't Barry. That was my number 1 all favorite, but Saquon nice with it. And they got I'm gonna tell you, man, I like the back foot over in Detroit. Detroit got some. Ooh, them little cats nice. See, and a little shifty stick on you, outrun you. I love that. Catch out the backfield.
Gibbs and who was his name? Montgomery.
One of them had got hurt, but I think it was Montgomery. What was his last name?
Montgomery. Gibbs and Montgomery.
Yeah, but it's a lot more backs in the league too. That's nice. But when I say like, man, this cat stand out like right now in today's game, Saquon, he number 1. He him right there.
Bill, how about you? Top 2 receivers.
I would have to go. Jefferson is number 1. He's ridiculous. And I don't watch a whole bunch of that. If you're in the 9, I don't really be watching for you, but Jefferson is number 1.
What's the boy from the Niners that just got traded? He loved him.
Debo. No, I like, but I wouldn't put him as the best receiver. Debo's a dog, though. Like I like his style of play.
Yeah, Debo different with it.
But I know that
if you go Jefferson, I know where you're going too.
Yeah, y'all know you don't know where I'm going.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
No, we're not gonna tell you something crazy.
Watch this.
No, I don't tell you nothing crazy. It's Jefferson's a dog. He's a route runner. He's a dog. I'm going with Adams, and I know he didn't have the year that you guys wanted to have, but I'm just a fan because of route running.
I thought you were going with Chase.
No, I thought about Chase. That's a typical answer. Chase,
and
Chase.
You say Jefferson, Chase. They like this.
Chase is a dog, but no. Adams has been doing it for a long time, right? I know he's coming to the end of this thing, but he's crafty. He know how to get over. He know how to find that holding defense. His release game is ridiculous. Yes, he didn't have the years that he wanted to have because he didn't have his QBs that he wanted to have. You know what I'm saying? But and I don't want to say the best in the game right now, but I'm just kind of going over the whole thing. Like I like those two, because Jefferson's unstoppable. And Adams is gonna kill you.
Shout out to Adams. His mom followed my page. I got to meet her. I know his family, so real good people. Real good people. All right, y'all. Before we all let y'all go out of here, I'm gonna give y'all this little game I play with my guests. It's called Either Or. Y'all just give me what side y'all going with. And I'm gonna start it off with T.O. or Moss.
T.O. me. I love
Moss.
T.O. me.
Moss.
I love because I like T.O. because of he's a dog. He takes hits you to the pin.
T.O.'s amazing.
Fade you slants. All this is ready to do the same thing. But I love all the antics and everything that came with it.
Moss made a lot of money in his life, but if he wanted to be a trillionaire, all he had to go do was trademark getting Moss.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody, don't nobody talk, man. To this day though, our kids are saying that my chill ain't that. Yeah, I'm about to Moss you. Yeah. They don't even know what that is.
All right, let's go. Brady or Mahomes?
Brady. You gotta have respect.
Oh, Brady. I'm going Brady. Yeah. Mahomes is dope.
I love Brady. Mahomes is dope.
When it's all said and done, it's definitely probably going to be Mahomes.
Well,
it just depends, man.
But Mahomes is awesome.
Yeah. Awesome. Give me the better Sanders. Barry or Deion?
Barry. And I love Deion. Barry.
Damn.
Barry.
I gotta go with Prime.
I love Deion, but I'm Barry.
Everything about Prime.
See, we don't. Barry stayed a mystery, right? People don't know that Barry played multiple sports. They don't know that.
You're a running back. I think
Barry was hard.
I think you're just going off the running back.
I'm not. Barry was like you got to go follow Barry life and just in general. Barry was dunking in it like he could play hoop. Yeah. But Barry
Deion
was,
too. Deion was
Deion
but it's just preference. You don't have to value
All American in hoop too, I believe. Deion.
Yeah, but we talk about the impact now. Deion, right?
Of
course, what Deion's doing.
It's like Deion is one of my favorite people.
Yeah,
Barry is dope. You know my
He-
favorite
he-
running
he's
back.
been solid.
But Deion is just, he's something different. He like people want to be like Deion.
Yeah.
People want to carry themselves like Deion. So that's why I say Deion.
Right.
What y'all going with Montana or Peyton Manning?
Montana. I mean, see, though, I'm going Montana because I'm being biased, but I'm going Montana because, because I didn't get to watch him a whole bunch, but I watched him, right?
I
I'm
watched
Steve
Montana
Young,
a lot.
Elvis Gerback.
Montana was hard, bro.
You ain't picking Elvis Gerback over
No.
nobody.
I'm just saying, that's my time.
Yeah, Peyton Manning.
You want Peyton?
I'm going to Montana. You crazy.
I definitely
I like me some Montana. Joe's phenomenal, but Peyton was.
Reggie White or Aaron Donald?
Reggie.
Oh, I gotta go Reggie White. Aaron Donald hard
That was
though.
a doggy.
Yeah.
Reggie was a grown man, too.
Yeah. These some good ones, Mac.
Ray Lewis or LT? Lawrence Taylor?
Ooh.
Oh, that's tough.
I mean, I gotta go.
Different
my
positions,
era.
though.
They different positions.
But Lawrence was
I
different.
mean, they both play linebacker, but just LT lined up on the
I'm
line.
going with Ray because that's what I saw.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Ray too, cause Ray just. But LT was. Hey y'all,
LT
that could easily be LT though.
Yeah, definitely. He's scared. He made everybody.
Yeah. I heard some stories about LT hitting.
Y'all remember y'all too young to really know about LT. Gronk or Kelsey?
See, I'm a real rat.
It all depends on who I am. I like Gronk. I know it.
I
Kelsey
love Kelsey. He's like
Kelsey is
smooth.
dead.
Gronk is ratchet. You know what I'm saying?
Grunk give you that. Grunk give you that.
That dog mentality.
So
he bull riding. Grunk give you that, like, you know.
Kelsey just too smooth.
Kelsey's
Yeah, hog tie
smooth. He
and
gonna
shit.
play a long time.
Yeah.
He wasn't as hurt as Grunk was, but Grunk was in there getting activated.
Grunk was active.
You know what I mean? So it's nothing against Kelsey
Yeah,
because
Kelsey
he can go either way.
hard
But
too, though. Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
go on
tough.
top of that.
All right, here I go. I got a scenario for y'all. In y'all era, better basketball and football team, Edison or Franklin? In y'all era.
Oh, well, in my era was Franklin. Yeah.
Y'all come from the same era, don't y'all?
Tim-
Y'all
I'm 2 years older than Hawk.
okay.
Yeah, but we banged, and like Edison was. So I'm gonna tell you this though, Edison had the talent. Like, don't let nobody fool you. They definitely had the talent. Like, even the basketball program.
Yeah, that was a game
with
to go to.
Richie Lynch and them, DeAndre Cyrus, all them cats. Man, they had dudes, bro. JJ, they had a lot of guys. We beat them though.
They beat y'all too.
No, they never beat
They
us.
beat y'all in the summer league. Stop lying.
that was.
If DeAndre was on
Hey,
here,
do
he'd
that
tell you.
count?
Yes, it counts.
The summer league count?
Yeah, absolutely. Win is a win.
Oh, the summer league count?
Yes.
Okay.
Like, I'm gonna win everything.
So they beat us in the summer league. I
Yeah,
guess.
beat you in the
But
summer
when the
league.
league came,
It's a game. It's a game.
All right.
Against
And then the
good
football,
teams,
and then the
every team.
football.
In the league, all your years at Franklin, you never lost to Edison?
I lost in like
Yeah.
sophomore level.
You lost.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sophomore level.
Hey, Mac asked me the same question.
It is, same question.
I never lost.
You never lost to Franklin?
I never
never
lost.
lost. They never lost.
Oh,
I don't know what's going on with my guys, but you know they didn't perform.
Dope.
Yeah.
They
All
didn't-
right.
But hey, Matt, I'll perform though.
You got
Nobody
business.
stopped me.
Look at this eye guy.
Hey, Matt, nobody stopped me.
But you played both though, so you know you played basketball and football.
Yeah.
Lavell wasn't
Single-
no basketball
yeah,
guy.
yeah.
I was a track guy. We never lost
Football
the track
guy.
neither.
Just a football guy back there.
Yeah, track too.
All right, give me
Football guy.
on this next one, college wise. I'm talking college only. Y'all probably too young to know him. Peter Warwick or
Crazy.
Charles Woodson?
Petey. Get out of here.
See, so I'm
And
gonna tell
C
you
was
this.
special because he went both ways. Little
Yeah.
Seawood was Mr.
No,
Ohio, bro.
Peter Ward,
right?
man.
But because
Not
of who
even
Peter
close.
Ward was and
I'm
how
surprised y'all
phenomenal
know
he was.
What you
Peter
mean?
Warwick.
I know everybody knows
Yeah, I
Petey.
just told you how much football I don't watch.
He was my dude.
Petey
Back
was
before
everybody's
Woodson.
dude.
He was
Petey
Woodson
before
before
Reggie
Woodson.
Bush.
I thought he was going to be the next Dion, and then he didn't turn out to that. And then I thought Woodson was going to be the next Dion, and he didn't turn out to that either.
No,
But
see,
he
Wood
got
had a
stats.
hell of a career though.
He just wasn't prime
Yeah,
time.
Woodson
got
in
the
NFL.
prime time.
And in college.
He got the prime time effect. So you
Yeah.
gotta understand
Yeah.
it's a difference.
Matt,
right?
ain't too many niggas
You
went
got
both
the
ways in
prime
college
effect.
football.
Yeah. And Peter Warwick was one of them
Peter
ones that
was a
started,
dude.
going both ways.
I ain't know Peter went both ways, but I know
No,
he was
see,
quick.
Doug went both ways.
No, Peter Warwick played offense and defense too.
I ain't see
At
Peter
Florida State?
on
Yeah.
defense.
Yeah, Peter Warwick played some
Okay.
defense.
I'm talking about
I do
offense.
know, yeah, I do know that nigga dead
He's
leg game to
crazy.
you though.
Yeah, that nigga was nice. I'm telling you, I grew up on Peter Warwick.
You can't. It ain't too much you can ask me about football. We don't know.
So
bro.
let me ask you this, then we talking about back to the NFL here. Back in the NFL here, if you was down with only a few seconds left, receiving the kickoff, who would you want returning the kickoff?
Tim Brown.
Devin.
Tim Brown.
Devin Hester.
We talking about in the league, nigga. Tim Brown didn't make it to the
Dante
league.
Hall, baby. I'm going with the joystick.
So you going with Devin Hester?
He going with D. Hester.
Your boy DJ.
I'm going with D. Ooh.
Not on your boy DJ. That's why I put this
So
out
look,
here, just to see.
It's Devin, Jack, or Prime. Ooh, which one?
Prime, yeah.
And Deion gonna turn
nice, yeah.
But listen,
Hall is nice
so
too.
hold on. Let me take this back.
No, you know who was hard too? Josh Cribbs was hard
hold
back
on,
there.
forget all that.
Yeah,
Let
yeah.
me
Crib
take this
ain't
back.
dead.
I'm going with Jack. I know exactly who Jack is.
I'm going with
Jack is
joystick number 2 behind me, Dante Hall.
He was.
Dante was different, man.
I'm going with Jonte over Deion.
Yeah, I am. You know
Hester.
why? Because Dante specialized in it. They were scared to kick, and you know what's crazy? They might have kicked it out. They might have kicked it out of bounds and you get at the 40,
All right.
or whatever. They might kick it out of the bounds.
And I thought Lavell was gonna ride with his boy on that.
No, I did. I changed it because I know. And Prime is his Prime, and Devin gonna be Devin.
Right.
But I know Jack, and Jack is like, "Cuz, I'm finna go to the crib, cuz."
I got 4 more either ors, and I'm gonna let y'all get out of here, y'all. Either or. We had this debate earlier, so I kind of know where y'all going with it. And we talking football here. Frank Strong or Larry McDonald?
Frankie.
And football.
And football?
Oh, Frank. Yeah. Overall, like basketball, I'm going with L.
Yeah.
Marcus Fields or Johnny Randall?
Ooh.
God,
dog.
They both tall.
They both
had the
tall and
speed,
lanky.
and they
So-
both
so-
run high.
So the reason I'm gonna pick Johnny Randall is only because, and Marcus probably returned kicks too and played receiver in DB, but Johnny literally did like he'd take the opening kickoff to the crib, then get on defense, whatever, then boop, next handoff 80 yards to the crib, like.
Johnny was
Johnny
special.
was different.
I
Johnny
played
was
with him on the
special,
Vikings,
bro. Yeah,
At that bone 44, Johnny is gone.
but
So, go ahead.
that's tough though, man.
I'm gonna ride with Marcus Fields because his career went a little bit longer.
Marcus
Yeah.
But Johnny Randall, he done something I never forgot in my life. You know, I was a young
Number
boy.
99. Hey, I was 99 because of you, Jay Randall, baby.
He was 99,
Let's go.
But then he came out at halftime in 0-0. I said, wow, he the hardest.
And performed though.
Yeah.
And Johnny performed.
99
But
first
no,
half,
Marcus
0-0.
is
So I'm going Marcus.
Fields definitely probably had the better high school career.
Yeah.
I think he did a little more. Fields was just like that nigga. Like that Johnny was cool, but Fields was like that nigga out here. All right, since Lavelle probably too young to know this, but Tim is gonna know this because this is I'm doing 3 on this one. This is all Franklin receivers, and they all play together. Y'all going Wendrell Haynes, Lateef Grimm, or George Williams? George ain't been mentioned.
But you gotta go with
George is found. George is JJ and them found.
Yeah,
shit.
George
Y'all
is
found
hard, though.
Oh yeah,
Listen, George was hard. I was at the game.
fastest nigga.
George was hard. I think when Drill was a technician, and was extremely bright on the field. I think Lateef was like
dog.
no, Lateef was dog, right? Yeah, you can't take nothing away from Teef. Teef was I think Teef had more to prove, right? Mm-hmm. Right, Teef can't nobody stop me. Like I'm tripping out here. You know what I'm saying? I think Teef had more to prove. So in hindsight, and Teef went way out there to Pitt as well, right?
Yeah. When Drill went somewhere,
USC.
Somebody went to Colorado State, I thought. Drill went to
USC.
USC. Yeah, when he went to USC.
Yeah. And then he got drafted. He went to the Jets after that NFL, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on, though. Let me say somebody you guys forget about was a doggy.
Yeah, Webster Slaughter. Yeah,
Slaughter,
so
yeah.
he didn't ask about Webb. Webb is the hardest, right? Webb probably
How
one of the hardest.
you know about Webster and don't know about George and them?
I know about
Webb
George.
because of Booker. They was
Yeah,
tight.
okay,
And
so
we grew up watching all this
Okay.
film.
I seen Webb film. Yeah.
Webb is for all
when I'm slamming the ball and stuff.
George
I got
was
that from him.
yeah. So Webb was probably like way up there,
Yeah.
and then like I said, you got them 3 receivers was still way up here too, but it's tough because George was phenomenal, bro, and George did it with a lot of talent around him, right? So it was harder to do it because he didn't get the ball like that.
Yeah.
Chris Cass was a dog.
Chris Cass.
Right? Tim
played
Robert
there.
was phenomenal running the ball.
Oh, yeah.
Remember Tim? Yeah, Tim was hard.
Tim. He definitely got to be in top 10 running backs. Niggas
Tim was
forgot
hard.
about
Tim didn't get no carries like he should have though.
He was
Because
behind
it was
Larry.
No, I wouldn't even. Well, his senior year. I'm saying his senior year.
Oh, his senior year, Larry was
It was 1,000 athletes.
Yeah, Tim was. Tim been
Tim
a dog
was hard,
since Pop Warner.
Yep, Tim was hard. I ain't forgot about Tim. That was one of my favorites.
Man, I forgot all about
But
Tim.
what's his louder though?
What's Slaughter? I remember when George first really got noticed when he tracked a nigga down. Oh, it was one of them games. It was at, I forgot where it was at. I think it was at Edison. I think Franklin was playing that game at Edison. And a nigga was gone. Nigga George came out of nowhere. Like that motherfucking Metcalf. How Metcalf ran that nigga down. That was George Boyd.
That wasn't Metcalf.
That was Metcalf.
Don Beebe.
No,
You
that
talking
was
about the
talking
one
about
from
soon.
the
Metcalf
Seahawks.
ran the ball
yeah,
down from
yeah,
the Cardinals.
yeah.
The nigga, yeah. Metcalf ran that nigga down. George did that one game, boy, and George's name went up. George's name went up like that. And George was definitely a dog on receiver track, too. And shout out to Willie Dixon. I know his name got brought up once, but Willie was a dog, too.
Different dude.
Like, super fast. Super fast.
Yep.
All right, last one, either or. It's gonna get a little bit. Oh, Hank was good too.
Yeah, I know. I seen that, and I'm like, see, but Hank was so much ahead of us that that's why nobody never
Lavell,
talked about Hank.
That's
See,
Danielle
Dave
brother.
never know
Danielle
Hank.
Hank
Hank
Brown.
was hard though. I mean,
That's your
my
cousin.
Hank was hard.
That's your cousin. Yeah.
Hank was hard. Like
Ooh,
hard
Brian Roops too.
No,
Ooh,
it's
D.
not
Roops was nice.
There's too many people, man.
I don't even and BB don't get a lot of love like he should as far as defensive wise.
No.
Benny Williams.
That's my cousin too.
Benny was hard.
Stagg had some dudes, bro. Franklin had dudes. Edison had dudes.
I remember him and Larry took shit
had
personal.
dudes. It was cats at Lincoln. We didn't know Lincoln had dudes too.
Yeah, Lincoln had some dudes. Yeah. Hey, all right. I'm gonna give y'all last one, and I'm gonna let y'all get out of here. Now this one may be controversial, but I need y'all your honest answers. Who y'all going with? If y'all had to start a team, who y'all want coaching? Coach Booker or Coach Vern?
Younger days, right?
They definitely said Jay
days. Yeah. So
I mean, it's too because you got
Book knew more football.
yeah.
But Vern will let you be a nigga. Well, Book will let you, but nah, Vern was on some like, God damn it, Lavell Hawkins gonna hit the ball 40 times today. We're gonna win this game.
But here's the thing.
And he gonna pay.
He gonna get that.
And he gonna pay.
Hey, Book, you ain't paying nobody.
Yeah.
But no, I think.
But Book
Vern-
no more football. Book gonna have a
Vern-
whole coaching staff out there.
Yeah.
Book was gonna look apart. Book was gonna make sure everybody was dressed to impress. Book was different, bro.
Yeah.
Vern was just like, I'm gonna come pick you up, be ready, be standing outside at 5:30 in the morning.
I think Book took some of Vern's game though.
No, they both
As
like,
far as getting niggas over there.
yeah,
Niggas that ain't supposed to be over there getting niggas over there, they both got in trouble for it.
You know what's crazy though? Book is a lot younger than Vern.
Yeah.
Right?
But I don't think there's no comparison. It's like you can't compare those two because these are two different people. Like one person knows football, and the other one don't. One person has money to buy players.
To buy talent,
One of them don't. Book had all of us over here because he was a guy and giving cats a cause and all that type of stuff.
Yeah, no,
Vern had
yeah.
a bunch of money.
Yeah, so like,
you know, you're not learning nothing. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
Vern, we was
So
a man.
that was a bad
We was a
comparison.
man, and it's not because he just. I think Matt going on like
As a
winning
legendary.
athletes, yeah,
when
like
you bring a coach,
you know, a lot of people gonna always bring up
No,
Vern.
you just said coach. You gotta take coach now because he's
Yeah,
not
but if
coaching.
we're going on coaching,
Coaching,
yeah,
yeah.
Booker got
Coaching.
hands
Coaching.
down. Yeah, Book was, yeah. The
Like
Book
you
was
actually
different,
learn
bro.
some stuff. Vern's like, I'm gonna go get Tim Brown. I'm gonna get Willie Dixon. Probably gonna toss the ball to Tim Run, boy.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
Book,
like
Book was different.
it's not. You can't. You gotta throw that one away. You
Yeah,
gotta-
Vern definitely gonna pay your rent though.
But yeah, you definitely can't leave Vern out of the coaching aspect. 'Cause
No, you
everybody
can't.
respect. I mean,
No,
not far. I don't know
you
if as
can't
far
say
as
that.
coaching,
Yes.
but far as
Take coaching
just-
out. If you say coaching, you talking
just-
about likability and getting kids over. And say that.
Yeah,
Don't say
yeah.
coaching.
Yeah.
Because coaching is like.
Well, his name is Coach Vern. Shit. So
Yeah.
Coach.
But I know why people bring it up, bro. But if you was a guy and you played for him, then you know, or you play ball, then you kind of know, right? I played for Book, right? Book had plays. I played for Vern. Vern be like, 26 crossfire your ass to death, right? 2 back, go to the 6 hole, yeah. Hey, goddamn it, right here, do this. Flip it. Flip it. That was a play. Flip it. Like, nigga, run, hey, so it was what it was. Yeah.
R.I.P. R.I.P. to Tom Verner. Now y'all maybe I can't even call him Coach Verner now. Lavell said
No, you can call him Coach Verner.
Tom Verner.
Coach
R.I.P.
Verner did
Tom
what he
Verner.
did, man, for the community,
Verner
bro.
was definitely.
But Book was on another level with it too. Book was young and hungry too, man.
Yeah.
Right when Book stepped on the scene, Book was coming underneath all these coaches. That Charlie Washington era, right? Ben Parks, and so Book's daddy didn't play for those guys, and so Book had the discipline. Cats was making grades. Book could go coach at any school too. By the way, he go coach at any school and be successful.
But right. I wouldn't be sure. Book probably got 100+ kids that he sent to college.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, that's crazy.
Yeah.
100+, man.
He got a lot of connects from guys probably he used
no,
to play.
Book was the guy. Like he was like the only guy. You know, right now you got a lot of handler dudes and everybody got this.
Book was the
Book
handler
was
and
the
the
guy.
Book did his thing, bro.
Yes,
Why I lied? I want to know one more thing from y'all, and don't be biased because it's your school or whatever. Give me the top 2 high school football players in Stockton right now.
Top 2.
Yeah.
In high school football,
That's
in Stockton.
That's
Yeah,
you know why that's gonna be hard.
And if y'all gotta squeeze a third in, squeeze a third in.
I
mean, let's go off of last season, bro. Let's go off what y'all saw last season because nobody played this year yet.
You gotta go with. I'm gonna say the first one. You gotta go with Kenny Moore, right?
You talking about going into the season this year or last year?
Who's going last year?
Jordan Thomas. I'm going Jordan Thomas, right? Then I'm gonna go Kenny because Kenny was different, but Jordan was
Jordan is your little cousin.
But not even because of that. Like Jordan gonna get
nephew, huh?
he had 1,600 rushing, and then 2,000 the year before. Jordan gonna get his money.
Yeah, I like Jordan.
Right? Now, nobody's gonna come in and say, "Hey, put everybody on the line and let's stop Jordan Thomas. He gonna get his money."
So you put Kenny in there, but Kenny was
So-
kind of older though too. Kenny been.
Yeah, but it don't.
Care about
Kenny
Nowadays, everybody got that.
Kenny Hall.
Everybody older.
So
But
I'm
then-
gonna go Kenny Moore, and if we talking about in Stockton,
Last year.
I'm going Kenny Moore, and I
My
gotta go.
next
Our
is
receiver is Langdon.
Yeah,
Hills.
I got 2.
Langdon.
It's gonna be Langdon and Ma McKenzie.
Yeah.
And the reason I always
gotta
tell
go
people,
Ma too.
Oh, you saying coming into this season?
No,
Because
last
Ma
year.
played both ways. Ma play everything.
Yeah, dope. Mod is dope.
Yeah, my play everything, but my gonna give you
Well, you know what?
120,000%.
I gotta do this. I gotta go Mod.
Yeah,
And I'm proud of Mod because
but it's
I
tough
coached him.
because Langdon been a 4-year starter on varsity, performing,
Yeah.
balling,
Mod
doing
putting
his
the
thing,
work
bro.
though. Mod putting the work.
My from a standpoint of like
Mod
it's
is-
just different, bro.
Mod's an old
Because they both
school
work
football
hella hard, so it's not even
Mod's an old school football player. You know, hit
Yeah,
your mouth.
yeah.
I'm gonna run it back, bust you dip on you. Do like the way that we like it.
My Brian Dawkins now.
Yeah.
Right? He Brian Dawkins.
Because I remember coaching Mod on my Titans Super Bowl team, and I had a dog, my little cousin Bowie, and then I had Loyal Easter, and Mod was like the backup running back, but he started receiver. So Mod came through on the receiver end and on defense. Mod was definitely dope on defense too, and when I put Mod at running back sub, you know he was straight downhill, you know, boom, boom, boom.
Mod do his
But
thing, bro.
with him is he always in the right place at the
Football
right
IQ is
time.
that high.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
one thing I
he's
can
a
say
football
about
player.
that season.
Yep.
He was in the
Football
right.
player.
When that ball came
a
out,
football player, man.
if that ball fumble came out, Mod gonna pick it up.
No, Mod.
If that interception,
he been on the ball all the time.
all the time,
No, Mod different,
all
bro.
the time.
And
that's
I'm
why I
gonna
said-
tell you, right? So, and it's hard to just name 2, right? Because there were some dudes I really did like. Like I thought Sonny Gills was hard, bro. Like I tell anybody to this day, Sonny Gills is different, bro.
Oh,
Sonny
I watched him remix Vaughn so much, and that's my nephew. But on the
Sonny was
our
hard, bro.
varsity year, he was playing for the Rampage. We went in and that nigga got that ball. That nigga must have remixed Vaughn like. Yeah.
But I'm gonna say this.
And
right?
then they posted it on.
No, I'm gonna say this, and no lie. Here's the difference, right? Because that Viking team was loaded. I was at the game, and all I can sit back and say is the only difference is this: some boys being trained, and our boys just been athletes, right? Because like, no, listen, I know Werner may never backpedal. Ain't nobody taught them to cut the receiver in half, do this, move your feet, shuffle, punch, none of that. So that's when the game starts to change as you get older. is when you will see a kid that's been training and a kid that's just playing football.
Fundamentals, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause our dudes is like out there backpedaling like crazy, and all I can say is like, this is crazy.
And that's the first thing I noticed about Kenny. When I seen him years ago,
it's reps and touches.
I said, "Oh, somebody been training this little dude.
It's reps and
this
touches.
dude been getting training
Right.
versus the players I was coaching, my little cousin."
But I'm gonna tell you the difference. Can I tell you the ultimate? Because it ain't even about the training aspect. It's
reps and touches and training.
It's your daddy, right? You talking about kids that's got daddies that
Yeah.
play ball.
Ball.
Bro, Sonny daddy played ball. Kenny daddy played ball, right?
Yeah.
Some of our little cats, they ain't had that.
Yeah.
So cats ain't at the park for real, right? Cats ain't like, hey son, look, check it out. Remember in the game right here? Why you doing that, son? Our little cats is just, when it's over, go get a burrito, go get nachos, go get pizza across the street. I'm going back home, right? And these kids is going home to an environment where, hey, let's watch this game film, right? Let's watch this, right? I want to show you something, son. Matter of fact, we'll get in the front yard, get your speed ladder, right? And it was reps and touches. Oh, Sonny done been doing this for a long
That's all
time.
I've seen that whole game is that coaches don't know how to set the defense right. You know where they want to go with the ball. Like, I mean, how about if we can't guard him 1-on-1, let's run some cover 3, let's run some cover 2.
But
Our kids wasn't being taught
yeah,
that.
yeah.
You out there playing man to man on a guy that know how to run routes.
Yeah.
And they got a QB that can deliver the ball. Like, and it starts at a young age, and like that's gonna be the difference of the Sonny Gills and the little Wares in them. You know what I'm saying? Because Ware's talented as hell. Like,
Ware hard, bro. I tell people all the time.
Ware may be one of our top running backs.
Marcel Ware.
EJ?
Yeah,
EJ hard, bro.
He nice.
EJ hard, bro. And we got some dudes though, right?
Yeah.
Like when you say going into this next
you got
year.
a little Gresham in there.
Yeah, Gresham
He was
hard.
hard. He was hard at 10 years old. I remember coaching him at an All-Star game. I had him and Lance.
Yep.
Him and Lance Martin. Lance Martin hard too.
Yeah. Gresham gonna be like.
And
we
EJ
got some
scored 2
dudes,
touchdowns. I've been trying to get him on my team ever since.
Yeah,
We're supposed to make that happen.
Natural though, bro.
Yeah, natural with
Just
it.
natural. You know what I mean? Like it's game easy. Ain't did a push up. Ain't did 2 squats, but get the ball in his hand and I'm out.
Hey, let me change the subject real quick, because I almost forgot one dude that was real special. Oh, he was a doggy.
Who was that?
Score every time he touched the ball. Listen, this dude score every time he touched the ball, right? You know what I'm talking about yet?
Who, really?
Raleigh is a doggy. Like, he's top tier.
I'm about to say, what?
No, he up there. He ain't even by himself.
Oh,
For
that's who
Zandri,
got to put in
For
Mount
Zandri.
Rushmore.
Who? Raleigh?
That's Raleigh. We all been disrespectful.
For Zandri, though.
No, it didn't about being disrespectful. Leak left his sophomore year.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Leak left his sophomore. So it wasn't like
So
no.
yeah, longevity.
No, but now
Leak is-
when we talk about that from Pop Warner to his sophomore year.
Yeah.
Oh, Leak was a gorilla, bro.
I feel like he
You know
was
what I'm
like
saying?
the
Bathing
LeBron,
that,
James.
Yeah,
I
Leak
feel
was
like
on another level,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
So that's why you can't go to like who older and who not, because whether a kid got held back once, twice, 3 times, right now it don't matter because it's all legal.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
everybody
saying?
doing
And so and everybody doing it, right? So when we talk about talent, and we mention somebody from SoCal or from Miami or Texas,
They
21.
They be 2 years older.
They be way older than our kids, and ain't nobody talking about that, right?
Yeah.
So that's why we can't really go there. But nah, Leak was everything, and Jonah.
Jonah too. Oh,
When
yeah,
people would
Jonah.
ask me about this running back stuff, I
Yeah.
say I got the better athlete and I got the better running back, right? That's how I feel, right? Leak gonna give you all that. He gonna go to defense. Not saying Jonah can't.
What,
Yeah.
no,
Jonah can do it. Jonah can do it. Yeah, Jonah can do it. He can return
But
kicks too.
Leak was one of them cats too. Like, he special off and do all that. But Leak can really be playing corner too.
Yeah.
Right now.
And let me tell you something.
And you
though.
ain't running by him.
And I'm gonna just say this because I show love everywhere. Lincoln High School has always been a running back factory, right? Edison too, but Lincoln from Justin Davis, Louis Rankin, Peter Mal,
Peter.
Jonah,
Yeah.
Jordan. No, they didn't have guys come out at Lincoln, man. I can't think of the running back in my brother's era. He was like Crump. David Crump.
I heard him.
It's another dude too, but from Lincoln. Ooh, I forgot his name. Corey something. It was Corey.
What was Jesse Smith's brother's name?
Corey. It was a
Running back that played at Lincoln. Smith, Billy Smith.
Billy Smith.
Yeah,
oh,
Billy
he was
was here.
It was Corey.
But not out there though.
Yeah, but I'm
See,
just
and
saying they
here's
just
the
had
only-
guys.
But
though.
then I'm gonna say this too. See, I gotta see how I'm a real one. I can't respect wing team, right? no, I just can't because you're tricking us. Like, no, I'm not.
They
I'm
had
not
a lot of
like,
sorcery going on
No,
out there.
sorcery because back in them days, like to see right now, we coaching the
What's
spill.
wrong with tricking them? Definitely.
Nah,
that's why
I ran a lot of trick plays.
so
So what's wrong
I
with tricking
can't
them?
respect it. But
I can't respect it.
But
See,
I'm
I can't,
not,
bro.
I'm not. I'm gonna say this right because you're dealing with some bunch of kids, right, that can't even sit still. We ain't like right now. What we're teaching now. If we can teach this, if we had Desmond Bishop, myself, and all of us to teach spilling and when them guards pull to chase this and do that, then it'd be a different story.
Right,
but back in them days, we wasn't being taught
but it would have still been hard
spilling
to
and all this stuff.
Tyrone Gross and Chris
No,
Henderson.
they doggies, but no. I don't care about none of that.
Chris Henderson.
Get in the I formation.
was hard. Remember?
Listen.
See, he was hard to pop one of those.
No, get in some I formation, some single back. You know, don't be tricking me. I'm thinking the ball over there and the ball over here.
But you know, like I know though. You could put Tyrone Gross in I or single back, and Ty was going crazy. Him or Ramon, right?
But
like it was going to be
some
hard to
smaller
stop
cats
him.
back there. So I'm like, I don't know, fam. We kind of low.
See,
you're not
Lavell, you're disrespecting my coaching because I'm trying to trick the shit out of these kids.
No, listen.
That's my main thing.
listen.
Hey, I design my plays. Everybody
listen.
looking that way and the ball going that way.
right.
I specialize in that
Misdirection.
shit.
That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Football is football.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you from back in my time when it was playing, like Lincoln was really good, right? And it's like, not really to me, because y'all was tricking us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all was tricking us. You know what I'm saying? I'm chasing Neil.
Can't run well.
That's part of the game.
You know,
Yeah.
so maybe that's an error from coaching,
No,
but
listen.
because I say this.
But I want to say Mary's going there and stop it.
Listen,
right?
because
Yeah.
St. Mary's
I want-
got different kids.
Yeah, no, I know
What
they
you
got
talking
the
about?
line 4.0.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this.
got the
Listen, I'm
fundamentals.
gonna tell you this. Because now look, Lincoln, so St. Mary's Lincoln, St. Mary's be Lincoln. So we go play St. Mary's, get these hands. You know why? You think you finna run a pro set on this man? Strap him.
right,
You know, it's no trickery. It's play action, pass, whatever. Man, throw the ball if you want to. That's a pick. You throw, you throw the slide. That's a pick. But you hit us with that sorcery, you got it.
Guys, like we don't know who got the ball, coach.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hey, it's been good.
That's why
man.
I never lost to St. Mary's.
I know though, y'all
I ain't never
always
beat
gotta say
You
that.
know what I'm saying? It was trickery, and we was in every game.
Hey, it's been good times out here with the sports stuff, man.
Yeah, definitely
Good
has,
time.
man. Coaching too. I'm on my 15th year coaching. So man, it's been definitely
Pop
good.
work, Pop Work always been up.
You know,
High school been up.
I want to go to high school though. Man, y'all niggas ain't got me on yet. Oh, matter of fact, y'all almost
It's
did.
lit.
I fucked up.
I wouldn't even go there.
Alright.
I wouldn't even go there.
Opportunity, but hey, everybody deserves second chances, y'all. So one
I
of these
agree.
high schools, I just seen all these black coaches getting honored and shit like that. Hey, Coach Mack been out here for a long time putting in the work, man. Somebody ring my motherfucking phone, y'all, because I'm ready. I've been dedicated to this shit, and I'm ready. And I got a big following. The kids, I'm gonna get the kids. Definitely for sure. But yeah, somebody hit up Coach Mack.
We got a spot for you. You gotta just be around, baby. You gotta come around. You can't say you gonna do this. You gotta be around. Come hang out. Come volunteer a little bit.
I'm not coming to hang out on the
You
sidelines.
see what I'm saying?
I gotta come. Hey,
See what I'm saying?
Hey.
You want to go straight
Matt
to the
want
top.
to be the head coach right now.
No, I don't
know.
want to be the head coach, but damn,
You wanna be the OC? At least be the OC right
At least something, something.
Well, Tony ain't giving that up.
I
unless y'all
start
fight.
off. Don't get me started on him.
Don't get me
I
started.
start off on freshman, JV, whatever I gotta do, and work my way up. Coach Bass is definitely a real legend. Coach Bass coached me.
Come on, man. Coach Bass.
Coach Bass coached me.
Coach
Yeah.
Bass is
RP Coach Bass too. Definitely a legend out
that's
here.
my guy.
From the
Coach Bass,
haircuts,
good brother. Good brother.
from the haircuts to the football field. Coach Bass was my coach and my guy to go to
Coach
for the
Bass
haircuts.
was a good dude.
But yeah, man, it's been a real good conversation with you fellas, man. I wanted to commend y'all and let y'all know keep doing what y'all doing for the city, man, because it's great. I'm out there personally watching y'all work. Y'all take this shit serious. Y'all don't play with these kids. Y'all let them know, and y'all teach them right from wrong, and y'all stay on them. And definitely, you get that better training when it's people that made it. There's people that been where y'all trying to get to, so that's good for a kid to see y'all. Seeing Lavell out there, he take this receiver, this route running shit, he take this shit personal. He get mad when you run a bad route, but he gonna teach you. He gonna take the time out to teach you and show you how to do it. Same way with Tim and this running back training and shit. All y'all doing for the community is very dope. So let the people know how can they get involved with the factory, the training, if the kids want to be trained and stuff like that.
Yeah, man. Hey, Numbers 209-235-8880.
Slow that
Holla at
down,
us.
man.
Yeah, they gonna watch it again. You know, they gonna be able to watch
Hold
it.
on, 209.
235-8880. Man, reach out, man. Come
6:30,
get it. We got
yeah,
boxing,
6:30.
basketball,
Whistler.
baseball, softball, 7-on-7 football, track.
And what's the address?
Yeah, 630 right away. Come check it out. Go on the website, fitlearningacademy.com or www.factoryandstudenttraining.com, either or. Man, we've been blessed and fortunate to get in there and start working with these kids in the schools and juvenile hall and, you know, all those things, man. And so, man, we getting ready to make a big push, man, with this sports, health, nutrition kick. You know what I mean? And so, just blessed and fortunate, man, that God is using us the way He want to use us. Not the way we see fit, but the way He see fit.
Yeah, we definitely had a dope 7-on-7 year, man.
What you get, three championships or 4?
I got 2 this
2,
year. I
okay.
was supposed to get 3. I was trying to beat my year when I had Dez and him. I got 2 that year. I was trying to beat that. We were supposed to win this last one. We let 2 get by us. But it's all good. It's all gravy, you know. I got 4 trophies over there sitting up in the factory. So goddamn it, I don't know if too many other coaches got 4.
That's all I'm saying, man.
I don't know if too many other
That's
coaches
out there.
got 4.
That's out there handling it.
I got it.
I think last year Mike got a couple though, huh?
I said 4.
Yeah, you
said
right. Not a
I
couple,
don't know
right?
if
You
anybody
right.
got 4 out
right.
there. So I got 4 over there, y'all.
Coach McClendon though, I think Melvin got about 5 or 6 because he was in Vegas winning, and he was playing low pro. He was playing dudes.
Okay, so
Yeah.
in Vegas when I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
him too.
Yeah,
Man. Me and
Coach
Mel gonna
Melvin
get
good.
together. Me and Mel gonna get
Good
together,
people.
man. That's
Phenomenal
real good
athlete,
people, man.
growing up too. So Melvin good.
Yeah. So I'm definitely gonna go. That's who that is.
Melvin McClendon, yeah, he was
Coach
that
Mel is Coach Melvin McClendon from
Yeah.
out here.
Yeah.
Nigga, I didn't put like I grew up watching Mel.
Melvin was
nigga
hard.
hard.
Yeah,
Little
Melvin-
nigga with
yeah.
speed and
Hella
shit.
fast. Yeah, no, Melvin was him.
Wow, hell no, I didn't know that was him.
Yeah,
I
he's
thought
still
that
little.
was a nigga from Vegas, just a
Right,
random
no,
nigga that came
He's
at
still
school.
little.
Yeah, I didn't know that, man. I'm at the call Mel because I'm like,
Yeah.
nigga, I grew up watching your ass play, nigga.
For real, Melvin
And
was.
I didn't know
Melvin
that
a
was
factor,
him,
bro.
Still,
The folk ran 4-3-1
he
for the
remind
Patriots.
He remind me of him and Terrell Dickerson.
Yeah,
Like,
it was-
he
yeah,
remind
they-
me of
and they
how,
all
like,
grouped together, too.
small and bald headed
Yeah.
and all that. Damn, I
And
remember
Melvin
Mel.
can still outrun some cats right now.
Yeah.
At like 46
That's
years old.
crazy. I didn't know that was Mel. I didn't know that was him. I'm gonna have to call him up and like, nigga, I've been knowing you, nigga. And watching all his games. He was at Franklin.
Yeah.
Where else he playing?
Hey, you know who else got champ? Oh no, I can't. Yeah, he got a lot of champion stuff. Donald Gunplay. Gunplay got a lot of championships.
Who was that?
You know the tattoos that called the varsity play.
Oh, Donald. Oh,
Yeah.
but he got his shit over there at the others.
Yeah, but he got. I'm just saying, in terms of he got. But he got a couple this year too.
He got a
though.
couple?
He got 2 of them this year. Yep.
He was coaching with varsity.
Yeah, with Melvin. Him and
Oh
Melvin,
yeah, him
yeah.
and Mel. Yeah. That nigga said gunplay. Yeah, shout out to Donald. Donald's salsa ass. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's been real. Any final words y'all want to give? Any shout outs y'all want to give before we head out of here?
Man, for me, just man, shout out to the whole city. Shout out to everybody helping, everybody that man. Just I take my hat off to anybody rocking with these kids, man. Just trying to do their best to get these kids in line. Get on board with everything going on, man. I know Jason is out here doing a lot and getting it cracking, man. Just trying to bring some of what he has experienced and what he's going through or been through here to the city. So, you know, man, everybody just get in line to make this just a better environment, a safer environment, right? A family environment. You know what I mean? And we just look at it from a perspective of sports saved our lives. So we're going to use it to try to save as many lives as we can. You know what I'm saying? So, man, you know, faith, family, factory for me. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good, man. I appreciate you, Matt. Yeah.
For sure.
Thank you, Mac. Thank you, Mac. Money.
Thank y'all for pulling up, man. Thank y'all for pulling up, man. I appreciate that, man. I do want to give a shout out because we talking about athletes, and y'all want to give out to some special athletes that y'all working with over there. First and foremost, I do want to shout out my nephew Vaughn. Vaughn, I think he's finna do some things.
You know, I'm about to be big time, bro.
I want to shout out some other athletes that I had the opportunity to coach coming over to the factory. Zoe's the big dog, little Zoe, man. He gonna be problems for people.
We got when we started talking about who about to be that deal this
Yeah.
year. Zoe Ward about the man.
Dez,
Bari, man. We got a little baby. We got a crew of babies,
EJ,
man. Yeah.
Trav.
A little Gresham about to be on.
Gresham gonna be nice on it too, and Randy Moss.
Come on, man.
Randy Moss.
Randy
gonna
Moss.
be dope.
Melvin's other son, Darius.
Yeah. That's the young quarterback. Oh,
Aiden.
No.
Aiden is the quarterback.
He's nice.
Yeah.
I like him.
We got
Too. The other one, he's a senior.
He gonna be a senior, but Darius really shocked us from playing that. Like this boy went to slot and lit their ass up all 7-on-7. So we know we got a kid that can touch this ball and be electrifying, man. And cats don't even know about him, so it's good.
That's the one with the hair, right? The older one.
Yeah.
Okay, I like him too. Yeah, he's nice.
Yeah.
So y'all got some big things coming up for Edison. I wish y'all
I think the biggest thing too is Malachi Manning.
Malachi, Lil Cuddy.
Malachi Manning. We got Cam. Cam got a lot of interest from colleges
Who's
right
Cam?
now. Cam the DB with all the Cam Washington. Randall's son. Remember Randall Washington?
I remember Randall Washington.
Yeah.
That's not the tall, skinny dude, is it? Oh, the tall dude?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we got a D lineman, also Tamu. So Cass gotta be, Tamu gonna bring, yeah. And then our quarterback Devin Rasmussen, yeah. Dev is back.
Who was that? It's Levels McDonald. They said little EJ Aiden.
Yeah, well, that's EJ is.
EJ is where?
Yeah,
Aiden is
the quarterback.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, for sure. But I don't even know who is this Levels. It's Levels McDonald. I don't think I know who that is. Y'all know who that is? Maybe if I look on their page, I'll find out. But yeah, shout out to the whole Edison program, man. Y'all building up these athletes. Y'all guys, I know y'all gonna have a great season coming up, man. And just praying that y'all take it all away this year, man. It's been the time, man. And it's time that y'all get it. Y'all got another 2-3 year window now with these youngsters. So it's time to make it up there, man. Hold up that trophy, man, at the end of the year. So I'm wishing y'all the best. But if one of these other high schools call me, I'm on y'all.
Go ahead. You gonna get your head beat.
The window has closed.
Hey, you gonna get your
window has closed. Coach Smack is in there.
Hey, this is a personal year for us, Max. So if you go somewhere where it's personal, you can get your head beat.
I'm mad. Croc didn't put me up at Stag. So
we bringing that Tom Burner and that Booger guy in effect.
I'm having a chip on my shoulder. I'm having a chip on my shoulder to all y'all coaches out there that didn't pick up Coach Mack.
We tried, so don't say anything about.
Yeah, I do get it. Booker, he gave me that spot. Booker, definitely, I was in there. So shout out to Book, because he believed in me. But,
you need to be tripping with them.
Yeah. That night was wild, boy.
Right. Spirits
that
in the
night
bottle.
Was wild. That night was wild, and I just appreciate y'all for having my back that night too, man.
No, for sure.
Because it could have went ugly. Could have got ugly. But yeah, y'all, we finna head out, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all support the factory, support Edison High School, and all that they doing. Once again, thanks to Lil Cuddy, Tim Brown in here, Cuddy Vale back there, man. I've been watching these dudes grow up, man, and I been respecting them, and I'm very proud of them, man, for all that they have accomplished in their life, and being young men out here in Stockton growing up, and but it's definitely been a great interview, y'all. So make sure y'all share the live still, man. Get the word out there to people, man. And if y'all got kids that need some training, make sure y'all hit up Tim or Lavell and get them to the factory, y'all.
We got a great team over there, man. The coaches, man. Great team. We got an adult program too, man. Miss Monica, they call her Mama Mo over there running it.
Shout out to Mo.
Yep. It's got good people all around it, man.
Let them know winning ain't everything.
Yeah, it's the only thing.
It's the only thing.
It's the only thing.
It's the only thing. That's shout out to everybody, y'all. We finna wrap it up. Finna close out, y'all. Appreciate everybody, man. Appreciate you.
Hey, thank you, man.
To my pros, man. Thanks for showing up and on time, y'all.
Come on. Hello.
I'm gonna get back to this song though. I'm finna run that shit back too, y'all. So we out though.
Peace.